Are you ready?
It's time for Effingham Hearts football on your home for local sports, 97.9 XFM. Let's go to the sideline for the pregame show.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Klosterman Field at Washington Savings Bank Stadium for what should be a humdinger of a high school football game. It's Mount Zion at Effingham. I'm Greg Sapp, Dustin White alongside, Wayne Moran up top videotaping, and Caleb Moody back at the studios. And we're glad to have you here with us tonight. We are just about ready for the national anthem to be presented by the Marching Hearts Red Regiment. And then we'll have more about this football game. Both these teams 3-1 in the conference, and obviously a win tonight would be a huge step for the Hearts if they are going to make the postseason. Right now, though, here's the Red Regiment with our national anthem. Marching Art Reds Regiment and our national anthem. Again, good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's game. Should be a great evening. By the way, I mentioned the Red Regiment. I also want to thank American Legion Post 120 and their color guard here to make the evening even more special. They are good to do that every athletic event, I think, that Dustin and I see. I tell you, I don't know if I can exaggerate the importance of this game tonight.
This is as big as it gets for Effingham so far this season. You know, the Hearts dropped a couple of games to start off the year. They've won 3 in a row, but this is a significant step up for them in terms of the competition level. Nothing against Taylorville, Charleston, Mattoon, but Mount Zion is going to prove to be the biggest challenge that they have faced since week 2. And there's still so much on the line. You remember, you got to get to 5 wins. You'd like to get 6, but you got to get to 5. And you look at the upcoming schedule, you know, no matter what Mater Dei is doing this year, they're lurking. Highland is good. They're in week 9. So you want to stack up as many wins as you can, and this is one of those tonight. But Mount Zion is going to have something to say about it. They've won 4 ball games out of 5 this year. They throw the ball around more than anybody that Effingham has seen so far, at least successfully. They throw it around more. And so that's going to be something that they'll have to figure out how to stop. A couple of really good teams, I think, and maybe Mount Zion hasn't seen the defense that Effingham has been playing. We'll just have to wait and see. But, boy, it just – and with homecoming happening as well, you know, everything that leads up to this game throughout the week, the build up to it, it's just kind of a scene that's about ready to pop, I think.
Absolutely. It ought to be a great night. It's a beautiful night for football. If you like high school football and being outside and in it, this is the perfect night to be here because you couldn't ask for a better night. Let's go ahead and take a break, Caleb. We'll be back with more pregame information. Again, it's Mount Zion at Effingham back in 90 here on 97.9 XFM.
With an expanded service department, our new Express Lube, and a huge lineup from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, Geckner Brothers continues to build on the service and trust we've earned since 1937. Visit us online at gecknerbros.net.
Washington Savings Bank is here for you through every stage of life. We make banking easy and convenient.
great group of sponsors, and thank Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota. They are our pregame show sponsor, and we'll hear from them a little later in the pregame show. So to suffice, or to summarize, be a better word, here's how things have shaped up this football season. It's homecoming at EHS. It's just part of the luster. Dustin talked about the fact that Effingham and Mount Zion are both 3-1 in the Apollo Conference. And let's go ahead and cover this too, Dustin, if you don't mind. They are having a special presentation. Remember, 3 weeks ago we had Military Appreciation Night. Scott has some information about that.
Graphic arts class. We are proud to present the Effingham Disabled American Veterans Chapter 7 with the proceeds from the Military Appreciation Night. The money being presented tonight was generated by the sale of t-shirts at the school and in the community. At this time, EHS would like to present a check totaling $2,300 to the Effingham DAV. Thank you to the DAV for all you do in helping the veterans of foreign wars and all American soldiers.
And a great great event and a great accomplishment. Thanks again to Sarah Mitchell and the graphic arts class here at Effingham High School, and of course Coach Hefner, because they raised $2,300, and it's going to DAV Chapter 7 to help in their service to veterans. So nice event. Just had the presentation down in front of the crowd here. So that follows the national anthem very well. And DAV and American Legion Post 120 and DFW Post 1769, they all do a wonderful job helping provide color guards for our football games. Now, as I said, both teams 3-1 in the Apollo. Mount Zion is 4-1 overall. Effingham is 3-2, but the Hearts are on a 3-game win streak. Effingham opened with losses to the two top 5 teams, Decatur, St. Teresa, and Mahomet Seymour, but has since won over Charleston, at Mattoon, and over Taylorville. Mount Zion defeated Bartonville Limestone and Mattoon, then lost to Mahomet Seymour 49-14, which is a bigger margin than the Hearts game, which was 35-14, so for what that's worth. But bounced back to defeat Taylorville and Lincoln. Braves Young Ball Club, junior quarterback, a junior, a sophomore, and 2 freshmen among their receivers. Their running back is a senior, Kyron Petty, but other than that, it's all underclassmen. But those 2 freshman receivers, Dustin, are a load.
Yeah, they've got a lot of talent at the receiving position, and they're going to throw the ball tonight. Adams, McCoby, correct?
Mm-hmm.
McCoby Adams is their quarterback. He's a junior. He was supposed to be their starter last year, and he was for 3 weeks until he got hurt. And then pretty much his season after that was a wash. But so far this year, 125 times he's thrown the ball. He's completed 76, already over 1,100 yards passing, 17 touchdowns against 2 interceptions. So he's done the job. He's put the ball in the air no fewer than 20 times in any game this season. So they're going to throw it. They're going to put it in the air, and they've got, like we said, a talented group of receivers that can go get it. Braden Trimble, he's a sophomore, actually. He's got 35 catches for 572 yards, 9 touchdowns. Those are all team highs. He's a guy who also missed most of last year for Mount Zion. So, guys that are making up for lost time a little bit. But there's plenty of different receivers on this team that can get you, and they run the ball just enough to keep you honest. And so we'll see how Effingham's defense combats that. We talked about it, and we have talked about it, how they have made changes and additions to their secondary this year to help in those deep situations, the pass coverage situations. And so far, the likes of Armando Estrada and Jack Harper, they've really done a great job. But I think their biggest test is going to come tonight. And that's not me trying to put them on the spot. No. I'm just saying that they're good football players, and they're going to have a challenge to step up to, and I'm interested to see how it goes.
It ought to be an awful lot of fun. If Effingham wins, that's 4 wins, and then you have to win a 5th game sometime in the final 3 games. That's a lot less pressure than if the Hearts get beat tonight. Then they just about have to run the table.
Yeah, you don't get the one tonight. Yeah, you're looking at definitely needing to win 2 out of 3 just to get to your 5, but 5 is no guarantee. 6 is the guarantee. So, yeah, with Lincoln coming up next week, you don't take Lincoln for granted anymore, but but yet you feel like that's a team that if you play well and execute against them, you got a pretty good chance to get a win. And I mentioned Mater Dei a little bit in the open. They're 2-3, and you look at the teams they're playing and what they've done, and you feel underwhelmed by Mater Dei. But I have a mental block there. I can't look at Mater Dei and say there's a game we should win, because that's just not how it works. And if that's how it goes, then great. I'm very excited about that. But when you look down the schedule, you just can't look at that one and feel like overwhelmingly confident about it, because it's Mater Dei, okay? Mm-hmm. And of course Highland is having a good year. Highland is 4-1. They're a solid team. We got to go to their place week 9. Is that correct?
Correct.
And so you don't want to put yourself in a position where you have to win that game. That's where Effingham was last year. Had to play Highland, had to win that one. Didn't get it done. It's just not a position you want to be in.
Nope, that is for certain. Last year's game against Mount Zion was such a dramatic, exciting game. It went down literally to the last play, and I still remember hearing that bong as the football hit off the upright, and the Hearts had the win. It was phenomenal, and for all the Hearts fans over there, I'm sure they remember that, and they're thinking, oh my, that's going to give Mount Zion maybe that just inch more of motivation tonight, and that's another factor.
Yeah, I do think that I'm sure Mount Zion's motivated to play this game anyway. You know what I'm saying? I don't think these are two schools that really have to, come up with reasons to be excited to play each other. But for the fans, that's fun. For the kids out there, I think they both understand how pivotal this game is, because Mount Zion at 4-1, they'd like to go ahead and get win number 5 right now and really put themselves in the catbird seat the rest of the season, where we got to win 1 out of our last 3. I don't know exactly what they've got left on their schedule, but this would be a pretty good one for them to check off. So plenty of reasons for both teams to be up for this one. And sure, the way last year went could be just a little extra in the back of everybody's mind.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Effingham Flaming Hearts.
They deferred, so they'll get it to start the second half. The Hearts will be defending the goal to the north. Armando Estrada ready to put some foot into the football, and he does that very well. Here comes the kickoff. Glad to have you with us. Hard line drive down the middle into the end zone for a touchback. It'll be 1st and 10 for Mount Zion at the 20. That's how this one gets underway.
That is the 9th touchback of the season for Armando Estrada. I was looking up some numbers before the game, and he has consistently been able to put it into the end zone. And I know I beat this dead horse all the time, but boy, it makes things just a little bit tougher for the opposition when they're consistently having to go 80-plus yards to get into your end zone.
All right, 1st and 10 at the 20. We're ready to rock and roll here at EHS, and glad to have you with us. Their quarterback, McCoby Adams, in the shotgun, looking to throw, going deep, got a man. Hearts have a defender. It is caught into Effingham territory. Heck of a grab by Jacob Harvey, one of those 2 freshman receivers we told you about. And the catch is complete to Effingham's 48, so a 32-yard completion, and obviously a new set of downs for the Braves. That was easy. And the Hearts were laying pretty good defense.
Yep, just a good throw down the sideline.
Threw it away from the receiver, and The catch is made. So 1st and 10 for the Braves at the Hearts 48. Adams throws again. It's caught. A short gain this time. Gain to the 45. The catch is made there by Grant McAtee. He's a junior. And the catch is good for 3, Dustin, to the 45, and it's 2nd and 7.
Just a short little pattern there, but, I mean, this already gives you an idea of what Mount Zion likes to do. They will throw it. They're going to throw it a lot. They'll run a little bit, but they're going to put the ball in the air a lot. Right now, 3 wide receivers split out to the left.
Opening drive of the game. Pass complete on the far side, and the Hearts have great pursuit, and he got away and goes out of bounds. We'll see whether or not he was shy of the first down. I think so. The catch is made over there by Braden Trimble, so that's the 3rd receiver that Adams has utilized. The gain is to the 43, so a gain of just 2 as it turns out. He went out of bounds a little sooner than I thought. So it's 3rd down and 5.
So after going downfield on the first pass, just a couple of little dinkers.
Again in the shotgun. Adams is ready, brings a man across the field, gives the ball on a handoff, and he is stood up, and it's going to be 4th down. Nice reaction by the Hearts defensively on the first run play of the game.
Bryson Richardson took that carry. He's one of the running backs that gets a lot of work for them, and boy, they gave him to the 39, so it's very close.
Wow. So 43 to the 39, a gain of 4, so it's 4th and a yard. And in that they're inside the Hearts 40, they're going for it. So 4th and 1. Key moment here early in the game. Adams again in the shotgun. The Hearts jump.
Well, that's going to make it easy. That's going to move the chains.
Hearts jump, bit on the count. So a 5-yard walk-off to the 34-yard line. And a first down via the penalty route for Mount Zion.
Boy, you hate to just give it to them. You want to make them work for it, but the hard count did work. Got them to jump on the left side of the line for Effingham.
So the ball at the 34. Here's a pass play going for the end zone, and it is incomplete. Great defense by the Hearts.
Armando Estrada in the one-on-one coverage there. That one was at the end zone. If it's caught, it's a touchdown, but Estrada able to break it up without committing interference.
So 2nd and 10. Ball back to Effingham's 34-yard line. Clock stops with 10:13 to go in the opening quarter. We are just underway.
4 wideouts, 1 to the left, 3 to the right here.
There's the snap. Here come the Hearts. Pass across the middle, and the man is tackled well short. He's at about well, he did get inside he's right back at the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you what, that was a dangerous pass to Braden Trimble. He made the catch in traffic, but got right back to the line of scrimmage with it.
So it's now 3rd and 10. There was no gain on that pass play. So 3rd and 10 still at the 34. So Adams from the shotgun. There's the snap, looking to throw. Here come the Hearts. He got hit as he let it go, and it falls incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down.
That's what you got to be able to do. You have to be able to get some pressure on the quarterback. They've got 4 wide receivers in the game, 2 on each side. So you know you got a lot of work to do in the secondary, but you can make your coverage team, you can make their job a lot easier if you can get a couple of guys into the backfield and get some pressure on the QB.
Logan Heil was one of them that was pressuring. So it's 4th and 10. Again, they are at the Effingham 34-yard line, but it's 4th and 10. So Adams is going to stay in the shotgun. That's all he's lined up in so far on this opening drive.
5 wide receivers now.
Wonder if he'll run it. Let's see here on 4th and 10. Long count. There's the snap. High snap, and he's not got much time to get rid of it. Down he goes. There's the pass, and it's caught for a touchdown.
Boy, I'll tell you what, that's number 8 making the catch, Jacob Harvey. He pushed off a little bit to create some space inside the 5. Yeah, there was pressure on Adams, but he got rid of it. Harvey was able to create the space to make the catch, and that's a 34-yard touchdown.
So, with 9:32 left in the opening quarter, Mount Zion takes a 6-0 lead, and they'll kick for 1 now on the conversion attempt. And their kicker is Braden Traxler. High snap, he gets it down, kicks up, looks good. It is good. So nice work by the holder. He did a great job of getting that ball down. Traxler kicked it through. Mount Zion leads it 7-0. 9:32 to go, opening quarter. Back with a kickoff in a minute on 97.9 XFM.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a vehicle that works for you. Check out Northside Ford's selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs today.
The Giving Plate, a meal service with heart. Purchase fresh and frozen meals along with salads and wraps. We have provided over 1,000 free meals to members of our local community. Check us out at our website and order online at thegivingplatemeals.com.
Traxler hit the extra point. He's going to kick off now for Mount Zion after they've taken a 7-0 lead on their opening possession. Here's the kick, and it's high and deep down the middle, end over end. It's taken by the Hearts and through the hands of the Hearts receiver, and he picks it up, and he's down the sidelines, and he got out near the 35-yard line. Nice work out there by Weldon Dunston.
Yeah, it wasn't a clean catch, but sometimes when that happens, it throws the rhythm of everything off, and he was able to find some space, get it on the other side of the 40-yard line, so good return.
So Dunston sets the Hearts up, as it turns out.
Right at the 40.
Yes, sir. 1st and 10 at the 40. 9:26 to go in the opening quarter as the Hearts have their first bite at the apple. Pontius up under center. There's the handoff. On his feet, still out across the 45. Nice run by Evan Weymouth and a big gain on first down.
6-yard pickup on the first down. That's what you like to see. Really opens up the playbook, gives you some options on second and a short 4.
Garrett Wolf's out here on the near side for Effingham. Lutz out to the far side. Hearts lined up in the eye. Now they bring Wolf to a tight end spot. There's the snap. Here's the handoff. Weymouth looking for traffic, and he's still on his feet. Very near, and I think he might have the first down.
Weymouth was going to his left, and then he cut back to the middle of the field a little bit on the fly. Looks like they're going to set this right at the 50-yard line, which is enough to move those chains.
So a 4-yard gain. That's what the Hearts needed. And 1st and 10 Effingham at midfield. Opening drive for Effingham. Mount Zion scored on their first possession.
Effingham's going quick, too.
Pontius stays up under center. Got a man out here to the near side. Camilo Aiden. And the handoff up the gut. And a pretty good gain. And the Hearts have a couple of different kids carrying the football. That's Max Sechrist. We saw him at the end of last week's game. Max gets 4 to Mount Zion's 46. So it'll be 3rd and 6.
And they had the receivers switch places there. Lutz and Bushu switched sides, and it was all kind of just I think more than anything, just misdirection.
Walls out split far to the right, to the far side. Pardon me. Here's the snap. Handoff. Weymouth gets it inside the 45. Hearts with a decent gain. And to the 44, so a gain of 2. And that'll make it 3rd down and 4. 3rd and 4 at Mount Zion's 44. Here's the snap. Handoff again. Weymouth, boy, had a good surge going, and then he ran into some heavy traffic. He might have got a yard or 2. But Mount Zion stopped him short of the first down. They'll sit it right at the 43, so he only got 1. So it'll be 4th down and 3, according to the sticks. 4th and 3 at the 43. So it is 4th and 3 at the 43. 7 minutes to go, opening quarter. Hearts with a huge situation opening drive. I don't think they got it. And the ball might have come loose, and Mount Zion might have picked it up. Let's see whether they're excited about that or whether they're just excited about the fact they stopped the Hearts. That's what they're excited about. No exchange of the football. Weymouth got to the 42, so he got 1. But that's not enough for a first down. So it's 1st and 10. They're going to mark it at the 43, Dustin. I'm sorry. So 1st and 10 at the 43. And that's where Mount Zion will set up shop with 6:51 to go in the opening quarter. That touchdown drive for Mount Zion, by the way, 8 plays, 80 yards to 228, highlighted by the 34-yard pass play to Jacob Harvey from Macoby Adams. Kick was good by Traxler, and the Braves lead at 7-0. First down, there's the pass. It is caught, and hang on, and he did. There he finally went down. The catch is made out there on the side, and then the Hearts went after him in a big way. That receiver was number 24, Jager DeMarin.
Yep, he got the catch, but a good job by Chris Himwall to come over there and hang on for dear life and make sure he didn't get anything after the catch.
Now 1 yard. Well, I take that back. No gain, pardon me. 2nd and 10. Again from the shotgun is Adams. There's the snap. They hand it off. They run it up the middle, and he stopped at the 45. I think that's mostly just to give the Hearts something else to think about. And the gain again to the 45. That was DeMarin, Jager DeMarin. 43 to the 45, a gain of 2. So it's 3rd and 8.
So he caught a pass in the flats, little screen play, and then that time took the run, but only a couple of yards. So big 3rd and 8 for Effingham. I mean, you're already down a touchdown. You'd like to get the ball back, get your offense back on the field.
Yeah, the Hearts were looking good, and then Mount Zion threw the touchdown pass. So let's see if they can avoid that this time. There's the snap. Adams wanting to throw, comes to the near side, and the ball is caught, went right up over the Effingham receiver, and it is complete to Effingham's 45-yard line. Nice grab by Braden Trimble as he went right up over the Hearts defender, who I think is Himwall, right?
Yeah, and he's still on the sideline. I think he might be a little shaken up after that play.
I wonder when the receiver came down whether he might have stepped on him inadvertently. Anyway, from the 45 to the 45, a gain of 10, and that's enough for a first down. And now, Mount Zion in Effingham territory. Adams wanting to throw. Here come the Hearts. There's the pass. That's up for grabs, and the ball falls incomplete. Quite a battle over there on the near sidelines as London Wrinkle was really doing battle with Braden Trimble for Mount Zion, and the ball fell incomplete.
Yeah, so far we have seen that the Mount Zion receivers do a physical job too. They will do everything they can to create space, everything they can without drawing the whistle, but they're definitely kind of toeing the line down there.
So 2nd and 10. Clock stops on the incompletion with 5:21 left in the first quarter. Mount Zion leads at 7-0. They scored on their opening possession.
We've also seen that they'll throw it deep, but they will just do little short patterns too and try to let their athletic receivers work after the catch.
Adams, there's the snap. He fakes the throw. He's going to run to the near side, and he runs out of bounds at about the 42, so a gain of about 3. Let's see about the spot. They're surely not going to give him to the 40. He was way out of bounds before the 40.
Looks like the 41 is where it's going to go.
Well, I saw the side official over there, and he's standing on the 40. All right, so the 45 to the 41, a gain of 4, Dustin. So it's 3rd and 6.
Yeah, a lot of work to do, but Mount Zion's pretty potent offense so far. And you think they're probably going to try and go for it on 4th down, even if they don't get this.
Haven't had much go wrong so far. Adams again in the shotgun. That's where he's been the entire time they've been on offense. There's the snap, looking to throw, going to the far side, got a man, Hearts have a defender, and it's knocked down. Great play by Effingham. That'll bring up 4th down. That Estrada again?
Nope. That's Harper this time.
Jack Harper went up above the receiver, swatted that ball down. So it's 4th and 6.
Yeah, that's just a 50-50 ball that Adams is throwing down there and thinking his receiver might be athletic enough to win the battle for it, but Harper was up for the test, and Mount Zion seems to be in a punt formation here.
4th and 6 at the 41. And they were waiting on the Hearts to jump, but they didn't. So here's the punt, and it's in the air, and it's going to stay inside the field of play. It hits at about the 20 and rolls to the 19. So all in all, not such bad shape for the Hearts. From the 41 to the 19, a punt of 22 yards.
Owen Owens, the punter, by the way, for Mount Zion. Really just a name that you can't go the whole broadcast without mentioning at least once.
So 1st and 10 for the Hearts at their own 19. But they held, and that's the name of the game. So they forced the punt. So after Mount Zion scored their first possession, the Hearts forced the punt. 4:58 left first quarter as we start this drive for Effingham at their 19-yard line. Pontius up under center. Brings Walls in motion. Here's the handoff. Coming to the outside is Dunston. Get around that guy. Nice move to the 25 to the 26. Pretty good gain on first down.
He's trying to beat Tony Alford, number 5, a DB for this Mount Zion team, to that left corner, trying to beat him around the edge and just couldn't do it. But still, yeah, really a nice pickup regardless.
Got 8 to the 27. It's 2nd and 2. So the Hearts with the ball outside their 25 now. 4.5 to go, opening quarter. Here's the snap. Here's the handoff. Dunston picking his way through heavy traffic. He has the first down out across the 30-yard line.
Boy, just a massive humanity right where the ball's at. I think all but probably 3 or 4 of the kids on the field were there by the time it was all said and done. But Dunston keeps pushing, and they will move the chains.
27 to the 32, a gain of 5. And the new set of downs for the Hearts. 7-0 Mount Zion. 4:15 to go, opening quarter. Next week, Dustin and I get to go to Lincoln.
Last time.
Indeed. Pontius the snap. Here's the handoff. Dunston again picking his way through traffic right side, and a decent gain. He got a couple anyway.
I guess I shouldn't say last time for sure. Who knows what the future holds, but it will be the last time that we go there for an Apollo Conference game anyway.
Gain of 2 to the 34. It's 2nd and 8. Walls comes in with Pontius and the play. Caden goes out, split to the far side. Got lots down here to the near side. Here's the pass play. Rolling to this side. There's the pass. It is caught. And a short gain after the catch by Coberline. Caden Coberline made the grab out here in the flats. It is a gain to the 38. So a gain of 4. And that'll bring up 3rd and 4.
Coberline has made a living on this Effingham team, catching that pass play right there. He comes in as a blocking back for Effingham, but that time comes out of the backfield, catches it on a slant, and just chunks a little bit of yardage there, gets you a 3rd and manageable.
Coberline back out, Garrett Wolf back in here to receive on the near side, and Lutz to the far side. 3rd and 4, send Wolf in motion. There's the snap, looking to throw. There's the pass. It is caught by Lutz, first down. He got near the 45-yard line. They drive him back now, but they'll give it to him to his forward possession, or to his farthest distance. That is to the 45. That is a gain of 7, and that's a new set of downs for the Hearts. Nice play.
He's the favorite target. You know, he's caught about half of the passes that Effingham receivers have caught this year, and he's got a knack for getting himself open like he did right there in the middle of the field.
2:22 to go first quarter. Hearts down a touchdown. There's the handoff. Up the middle is Dunston. He got to about the 47. So a gain of 2. It'll be 2nd and 8. 7-0 Mount Zion. Somebody needs to win this game. Both teams could really use a win. Mount Zion wins. That's 5 wins for them, and probably a berth in the postseason. You would assume they'll win at least one of their remaining 3 games. Hearts, on the other hand, could sure use a win. That'd be their 4th, and that'd be a lot better. So 2nd and 8. Looking to throw out here in the flats, caught by Caden Walls, and he went down just about as soon as he caught that ball. He might have even lost a yard. Mount Zion was waiting on Caden.
Wide receiver screen, but Mount Zion sniffed that out, and actually Effingham lost a yard on it.
Back to the 46, so now it's 3rd and 9. About a minute and a half to go opening quarter. 7-0 Mount Zion. It was a thriller at Mount Zion last year. The Hearts prevailed. we'll see who wins this one tonight.
3rd and 9 here, but you're not in 4-down territory yet.
Yep, Pontius from the shotgun, rolling to the far side, puts it on, and it's through. Well, that's his hands, and it's 4th down.
You know, I'm not saying that he shouldn't have thrown the ball, but I am saying that maybe if he just puts it away, he had some space to go for the sticks there. He was getting close to where he had to make the decision. He decided to throw. It was a good throw to Lutz, really, and Lutz just couldn't hold on.
Later in the game, I think he might have tucked it in and run, but this early, he just went with a play that had been called. So it's 4th and 9, and the Hearts, in the person of Pontius, will punt it away.
Trimble, the deep man for Mount Zion.
Here's the snap. There's the kick. Not too deep. It hits at the 28, roughly, and a nice job by the Hearts. They got down there in a hurry, and Spencer Fox covered that ball up before it started to come back Effingham's way.
Yep, he read that it was going to take an a Mount Zion bounce, rather, and so quickly got the hand on it. Yeah, not the deepest punt that Tanner's ever gotten off.
So they'll sit it down at the 32, pardon me. So from Effingham's 44 to the 32, just about a 24-yard punt. So the 32 of Mount Zion is where they'll start this drive with just under a minute to go in the opening quarter. 7-0 Mount Zion. Makobi, M-A-K-O-B-I. Makobi Adams is their quarterback, and there's a whistle. That's our first penalty of the night. Probably on Mount Zion.
Well, first one against Mount Zion. Remember, Effingham had that one where they jumped on a short yardage play. But, yes, this is Mount Zion's.
And that was a big call, that play. So it's a 5-yard walk-off, a procedure penalty. So from the 32 to the 27. So it's 1st and 15. 55 seconds left, first quarter. Adams has been in the shotgun all this first quarter.
Yep.
There's the snap. There's the pass. It's caught, and the receiver runs out of bounds at about the 35.
Trimble again, his 4th catch right along the far sideline. Not a big gain, but, on 1st and 15, you're just trying to get the situation a little more to your favor, and they did that.
Sit right down on the 35.
That's better than I thought.
So from the 27 to the 35, a gain of 8. So it's 2nd and 7. 48 seconds left, first quarter. So Adams, 2nd and 7 now. There's the snap, looking to throw. He gets it away. The Hearts might have tipped that pass. It falls incomplete. Michael Love was in there, and I think he might have tipped that pass because, Dustin, that all of a sudden went about like a wounded duck.
And then Connor Simmons trying to change directions and go after that one, and his feet came out from under him. If he keeps his footing, he might have been able to go get that dead duck out of the air before it hit the ground. But, that's a tough thing to do, stop all of your momentum going one direction all of a sudden, and Effingham will have to just be happy with the incomplete pass setting up a 3rd down here.
Yep, 3rd and 7. Mount Zion at their 35. 43 seconds left, opening quarter. 7-0 Mount Zion. There's the snap. Adams wanting to throw again, cross the middle. It is caught on the sidelines for a first down. Nice grab by Braden Trimble for the first down. Wow, that was pretty. Well, sideline shot to the 46, so a gain of 11. And that's plenty enough for a first down.
Yep, they are. And the thing is, he knew exactly where the sticks were, got a couple steps past them, and then went and got it. Not trying to go for the home run there, just trying to keep the drive alive, and that's exactly what they did. His 5th catch already.
Yep, still a one-score game, so you're wanting to manage things as best you can. So 1st and 10 here. Now from the 46 of the Braves, they hand it off, almost a bad snap. In fact, there's the handoff, and they get another first down near the Hearts' 40-yard line as they send it to the far side of the field. Now, there is a flag.
Yep, the flag is back around the line of scrimmage, and they're going to call a hold against Mount Zion, so forget it all.
Moot point. So a 10-yard walk-off. The flag is right at the line of scrimmage. So let's see about this. Holding, spot foul. Flag's thrown at the 46, so back it goes 10 yards to the 36. So the 10-yard walk-off makes it 1st and 20. So 1st and 20 for the Braves. Now they've shown a propensity to throw the ball and throw it successfully, but it is 1st and 20. 32 seconds left, first quarter. 7-0 Mount Zion leading the Hearts.
4 receivers, all on the right side.
Jack Harper says, how many of these guys am I supposed to defend? Adams ready to receive the snap. There it is, high snap, and he hands it off. They just run it up the middle. They got a big gain. Nice. They do get the first down. Nice job by the Hearts. You see another flag?
No. I was just saying that remember, it was back from the line of...
Pardon me. Yeah. I said, first down. That was just to the original line of scrimmage.
Still a good play, though. You get those 4 receivers stacked up, and Effingham doesn't know what to do with them. They're worried about what to do with them, and they're just handing it to Richardson instead, and that is going to be the last play of this quarter.
Bryson Richardson gain to the 46, back to the original line of scrimmage, so a gain of 10, and we played the first quarter. After 1 here on homecoming night at Effingham High School. Mount Zion 7, Effingham nothing on 97.9 XFM.
Come see all the new and exciting Chevrolet and Toyota vehicles here at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham, or shop and buy 24/7 at danheck.com.
Effingham Computer Sales and Service is a proud sponsor of Effingham Hearts football. Located inside the Village Square Mall, we've got tons of parts, new and used desktops, laptops, and more. Plus, we do more custom-built systems than anyone in the area. Check us out at effinghamcomputer.com.
In Diedrich since 1889.
Pass play, and it's caught. And just shy of a first down. Grab is made by J.C. Anderson, the big 6'6", 220-yard freshman. And it's complete to Effingham's 45, so they are just a yard shy of a first down. It's 3rd and 1. So from the 46 to the 45, a gain of 9. 3rd and 1 as we start the second quarter. 7-0 Mount Zion. Adams in the shotgun. He's been there the whole show. Comes up, checks his line of scrimmage, and stays up under center. Here's the pass play. A lot of shoving and grabbing, and the catch is made by Braden Trimble. Went up over Estrada and made the catch. I'm telling you, it's hands-on. They are letting both the receiver and the defender go at it.
Boy, that was so athletic. Just such an athletic catch for Trimble. Gets it to the 18-yard line, so a 27-yard pickup and another first down.
Trimble went up and got it. So 1st and 10 at the 13. So another 5 yards even. Gain to the 13. Yes, sir. So gain to the 13. So he even gets 5 more. New set of downs. So Adams, 1st and 10. There's the snap. Handoff up the gut, and the Hearts stuff it. Very short gain. Nice time that time. Richardson, the handoff. He tried to take it up the middle, and the Hearts were having none of that. And all kinds of heroes for Effingham, including Josh Kelly. He was first to the scene. And the gain to the 12. Gain of 1 at 2nd and 9. Staying up in the shotgun. There's the handoff. No, he's going to keep it. Coming to the near sideline. He gets it near the 5 before they run him out of bounds. So McCoby Adams kept the football, and a good gain to the Hearts' 5-yard line, 6-yard line, from the 12 to the 6, a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down and about 3, so they can get a first down without getting the touchdown. Hearts run Weymouth in on defense. Got a man limping a little.
Yeah, that's we saw Chris Himwall earlier having some trouble, and it seems like he is not. He's not 100%.
So let's see here. 3rd and 3. Pardon me. At the 6. Adams. There's the snap. Going to throw. It is caught and into the corner of the end zone for a touchdown. Just enough to get across the goal line. And that makes it 13-0 as J.C. Anderson makes the catch in the corner of the end zone for the touchdown. 6-yard pass from McCoby Adams to Anderson, and Mount Zion's up 13-0. Score comes with 10:48 to go in the second quarter. And Traxler will try the extra point here. There is the snap, the placement, the kick's up, and it's low and no good. So I don't know whether the Hearts got a hand on it or what, but the conversion is no good. 10:48 to go, second quarter. It's Mount Zion 13, Effingham nothing. Kickoff on the way in a minute on 97.9 XFM.
With an expanded service department, our new Express Lube, and a huge lineup from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, Geckner Brothers continues to build on the service and trust we've earned since 1937. Visit us online at gecknerbros.net.
Washington Savings Bank is here for you through every stage of life. We make banking easy and convenient.
6-yard touchdown pass to J.C. Anderson. The conversion was no good. The Mount Zion has extended their lead to 13-0 here with 10:48 to go in the second quarter. And now Traxler with the kickoff. And he hits it, and it's not so deep. It's taken by the Hearts at about the 10. That's Dunston coming to the near side, still picking his way through the middle, and down he goes. He didn't get back to the 20. So Weldon Dunston took it about the 10. The return is to about the 19-yard line. Let's see where they set it down. And that's where the Hearts will have it 1st and 10. That drive was 10 plays, 68 yards. Took 2:08, highlighted by the 6-yard pass play from Macoby Adams to J.C. Anderson. Again, the kick was no good, but Mount Zion in front 13-0.
Now it's a crucial time for Effingham now. You're down a couple of scores, and you can't let that deficit get any higher here. You really need to put together a sustained drive.
Handoff, running it up the middle. Dunston still on his feet, got out near the 25. So from the 18, the gain is to the 24, gain of 6, and it's 2nd and 4. 13-0 Mount Zion now. You really, 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 really want to get on the board. Pontius up under center. Handoff up the gut. Dunston again. Moving hard, moving fast, has the first down. Got out across the 30-yard line before they stop him.
Yeah, you have to wonder if going to Dunston on a second straight possession, if part of that is that you'd like to break the big play if you can get it. He's definitely your speed option in the backfield, and if he can get some room, he is capable of doing that. As it is, gains of 6 and now 7, and they've got the chains moved.
Yes, sir. From the 24 to the 31, Wall's back in the game. He'll be split to the far side. Lutz comes down here to the near side. We're going left to right now. And Pontius up under center. Brings Walls in motion across the middle, and he got the handoff, and he's got some room, and he's got a little bit of a run on, and he's out across the 45, or right at the 45-yard line.
Caden get 1 or 2 of those a game, and I always write his name on my rushing statistics sheet because I know that at some point it's coming, and that one was pretty successful. A 14-yard pickup and another first down.
From the 31 to the 45, a new set of downs for the Hearts. 9:30 to go, second quarter. Hearts down 2 scores. Pontius, handoff, Dunston up the middle, nothing. Maybe no gain. Wow. Mount Zion had the middle plugged. No gain, still at the 45, so it's 2nd and 10. Hearts haven't thrown the ball much.
Well, just 4 pass attempts for Pontius, and those all came on the last possession, too. They went their first possession, didn't throw the ball. Second possession, actually, maybe they did put it in the air once.
Wolf back in. Split to the near side. They've got him and Lutz both here on the near side. So let's see what the Hearts might have in mind. There's the snap. They're going to run it. Pontius himself up the middle across the midfield stripe, and a pretty good gain on second down.
Yep, the fake to Dunston, who was going to the left, and then Pontius just brings it right up the seam and gets it right at midfield. So a 5-yard pickup for Tanner on his first run of the game.
Yep, football just across the midfield stripe. So 3rd down and 5, and boy, the Hearts need a first down here. Walls brings the play in. he split out here to the near side. Let's go on to the far side, and Jacob Weaver also in a slot on the far side. So 3 receivers here for the Hearts. Weaver now in motion. He gets, nope, they faked it, and they run, and they do not get the first down. Pontius kept, and I wonder whether his feet might have gone out from under him.
I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but he definitely slid feet first, just shy of the marker, and still took a pretty good shot.
The gain's to the 46, so a gain of 4 on the play. It's 4th and 1.
You got it. I think you got to do it. I really do.
Yeah, down 2 here. This game's going fast. Always seems to go faster when you're the team behind. Handoff up the gut. Dunston, first down and maybe more. He's to the 35.
Boy, I'll tell you what, Brett Hefner is saying, why is there no horse collar? And I agree. Weldon Dunston got brought down by the equipment around his neck, and there was nothing there. Plain as day, right in the middle of the field.
Boy, Brett was leaning on the side official, and he said no. And that's the bottom line there. 46 to the 35, a gain of 11, and the Hearts Avenue set it down. What a big play.
You've heard me a lot. I don't do that very often, but that was plain as day.
So 1st and 10 for the Hearts at Mount Zion's 35. Pontius brings Walls from the near side and run it up the gut to Dunston instead, and boy, not much. Might have got a couple. Mount Zion's starting to defend that middle of the field pretty effectively. The gain by Dunston is to the 33, so a gain of 2, and it's 2nd and 8. Under 7 minutes to play before halftime. Remember, we'll find out who are the homecoming king and queen at halftime.
Weldon up to 51 yards on his 9 carries. Evan Weymouth hasn't seen a lot of action lately. He had 17 yards on 6 touches, but last couple of possessions, they haven't had him out there.
They switched him to defense, remember that last series. Maybe that's part of that. Up the middle, Pontius still driving and diving, and he gets near the 25-yard line, not to a first down, but really close.
Just another fake to the back lined up next to him, and then going right up the middle and just putting your head down, bowling your way in there and get as much as you can. A little design run for Tanner, and it sets you up with a 3rd and short.
33 to the 27, a gain of 6, so it is 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Big play here, and a whistle. I think somebody might have jumped. Nope, timeout called. Timeout, Mount Zion. So the Braves call time, 6:02 to go, 3rd quarter. Back in a minute here on Homecoming at Effingham. It's Mount Zion 13, Hearts nothing on 97.9 XFM.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Color Drive in Effingham will find a vehicle that works for you. Check out Northside Ford's selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs today.
The Giving Plate, a meal service with heart. Purchase fresh and frozen meals along with salads and wraps. We have provided over 1,000 free meals to members of our local community. Check us out at our website and order online at thegivingplatemeals.com.
And just a big play here. I don't want to miss this. I hear Scott Mosier giving a shout out to Jerry Triggs' girls golf team. Effingham finished 2nd in their regional by 1 stroke. Finished 2nd by 1 stroke. But the whole team gets to go to sectional Monday at Lincoln. So congratulations to the Hearts girls golf team. And Colby Haynes from the boys team gets to go to sectional. All right, here we go. 3rd and 2 at Mount Zion's 27. You say big play? Handoff up the gut. Dunston, I think. And he is to the first down marker. First down Hearts. He got more than I thought. He got to the 22, so a gain of 5. And the new set of downs for the Hearts.
Well, Weldon running the ball extremely well tonight. 56 yards on 10 carries. He's doing the job and shedding some tacklers too. Yeah, running tough.
You would not say this, but I would say well done, Weldon. All right, 1st and 10. Rolling out. Pontius needs some help. Got away from a defender, throws it, and it falls incomplete. Boy, that was in territory where there were white jerseys too, but it's an incomplete pass. stops the clock with 5:33 to go before the half, and it's 2nd and 10.
I was actually working out some welding puns in my head. I mean, listen, I wasn't sure how I was going to make that work in a football broadcast.
Well, Weldon, he can put it together.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. That's all I got.
It's probably for the best that we just put it down right there and move on.
Yes, sir. Bonnie is back to the shotgun on 2nd and 10. There's the snap. Looking to run. Turns it up. Oh, my goodness. Mount Zion sniffs that out. He lost yardage on that play.
Boy, I'll tell you, Connor Thompson was blocking a man back toward the middle of the field, and I think that if Tanner sees that and cuts to his right a little bit more, he's at least got a lane to pick up some yardage. I don't know that it would have been a big gain, but it certainly would have been more than the one that he picked up there.
Yep, to the 21, so it's 3rd and 9 now. But again, they're at the Mount Zion 21. From the shotgun, Pontius with a man lined up beside him. There's the snap. They fake the handoff. Pontius open. He's going to the far side. He has the first down. He's near the 5-yard line. Boy, the Hearts, nice job of containment on the left side of the line, and a great run by Pontius. And the Hearts have it 1st and goal to go. They'll set it down at the 7, Dustin, a gain of 14. From the 21 to the 7.
Tanner, 30 yards on 5 carries. Just they've done some design runs for him, and they've worked out pretty well. So Effingham knocking on the door. Got to finish it.
All right. 1st and goal at the 7, up under center. Pontius, handoff Dunstan. Had some room. Oh, one kid got his jersey. Yep. He still falls forward. Might have got to the 5. Let's see about the spot. Yeah, they'll give him 2 to the 5, so it's 2nd and goal at the 5.
Yep, 79, Justin Moreau, a big 6'1", 265-pound senior lineman for the Braves. Dragged him down by the jersey.
Got Love in blocking to the fullback spot. Up the gut, a decent gain, and the Hearts still on their feet. I want to see about the spot. Boy, they might have stopped him quicker than I thought.
Yeah.
It's Dunstan. I think they had 11 at the blocking back spot. It's to the 5, no gain. So it's 3rd and goal at the 5. Nice work by the Braves there. 3:45 to go before halftime. It's 13-0 Mount Zion, and the Hearts really, really need to score this drive.
I would not be the least bit surprised if they call Tanner's number again right here. It's worked out so well. Maybe they can make that magic work one more time.
Both teams have all their timeouts this half. And a whistle. Did the Hearts... Well, something happened. Did they call time?
I think so.
Timeout Mount Zion. Timeout Braves. They call it with 3:29. I was a little surprised neither team had called it on that drive. So timeout Braves. Let's take a 30-second break, Caleb, with 3:29 left in the first half. It's Mount Zion 13, Effingham nothing on 97.9 XFM.
Come see all the new and exciting Chevrolet and Toyota vehicles here at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham, or shop and buy 24/7 at danheck.com.
Effingham Computer Sales and Service is a proud sponsor of Effingham Hearts football. Located inside the Village Square Mall, we've got tons of parts, new and used desktops, laptops, and more. Plus, we do more custom-built systems than anyone in the area. Check us out at effinghamcomputer.com.
All right, we're back at Klosterman Field at Washington Savings Bank Stadium. Mount Zion called time right before the snap. 3:29 left before halftime. Mount Zion 13, Effingham nothing. And the Hearts need this for their 4th win of the season and then have 3 more games to get that 5th win and you would suppose make the playoffs. As it is, it's 3rd and goal. Hearts with the ball at their own, with the ball at Mount Zion's 5-yard line. Dustin's telling me about the length and duration of this drive. It is sensational.
This is the 16th play of the drive coming up. We've already been going for 7 minutes.
Love at the fullback spot, the deep back. I'm not sure who it is, but he's in for a touchdown.
Evan Weymouth was back in the game.
Touchdown, Effingham. 3:25 to go in the second quarter, and the Hearts are right back in this football game.
Boy, oh boy, did you need that. You can't have a drive that goes that long, takes that much time off the clock, and not get points on the board. So now you've scored. Now you got to keep Mount Zion off for the next 3.5 minutes.
So they'll kick. Estrada's kick way up. Looks good to me. It is agreed upon by the officials. 13-7 our score. 3:25 to go before halftime. Back with the kickoff in a minute on 97.9 XFM.
With an expanded service department, our new Express Lube, and a huge lineup from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, Geckner Brothers continues to build on the service and trust we've earned since 1937. Visit us online at GecknerBros.net.
Washington Savings Bank is here for you through every stage of life. We make banking easy and convenient.
I'll tell you about this drive in a minute, but the Hearts are back within 13-7. Estrada's kick, he smoked it. It's going to be taken inside the 5. They're going to the middle of the field, now to the far side of the field, and a great open field tackle. Nice work over there for the Hearts by Zach Donaldson. Came up at a great stop.
Yeah, Braden Trimble, a dangerous return man for Mount Zion, but not able to get a whole lot on it. In fact, it would have been about as well off in fact, it would have been better for Mount Zion if he just let it bounce into the end zone.
As it is, it's at the 19. So 1st and 10 for Mount Zion at their own 19. 3:19 left in the second quarter. Hearts back within 13-7 now in this game. Homecoming at EHS. We'll find out the King and Queen's names just moments away. McCobie Adams, snap, handoff, and maybe has a direct snap, and it's for a loss. And look at Michael Love go to work.
He did hand off to Bryson Richardson.
All right.
Richardson had nowhere to go at all. Michael Love was all over that play, just grabbed him by the shoulders and ripped him down at the 11. A loss of
8.
Goodness gracious.
From the 19 back to the 11, Love was not to be denied. So it is 2nd and 18 for Mount Zion at their 11.
And Mount Zion burned 2 timeouts already. So, with the clock ticking under 3, pushing them back as much as possible. Very important.
From the shotgun, that's where McCobie Adams has been the whole first half. There's the snap. Looking to throw. Here's the pass, and it's incomplete. So that will make it 3rd and 18 at the 11.
So it does stop the clock. And here's the thing. Dare to dream. If you could somehow force a 3-and-out deep in Mount Zion's territory and make them punt, it didn't seem like their punter put a lot of foot into that first one. Maybe that's a fluke. Maybe he doesn't kick deep. We could still see some things happen here, but it's got to be a big play on 3rd and 18 here.
All right, 3rd and 18. Boy, what you want most of all is 4th down. Adams from the shotgun, naked backfield. They're taking their time. Hearts again don't jump. He's still looking for help. Moved his receiver's back. Throw off the wrong foot. It is caught and incomplete. It is incomplete. The intended receiver was Trimble, and another great play by Armando to break that pass play up.
Boy, those two are doing battle, and the battle usually doesn't end after once the ball hits the ground either. But it's an incomplete pass, and now Mount Zion's going to have to punt. Mr. Owen Owens is going to have to punt from the red of his own end zone. Great
defense by Armando Estrada on that play defensively. So 4th and 18. They're at their 11. There's the snap into the end zone. There's the punt. It is nothing. It's off the side of his foot, barely past the 30-yard line, and still 2:24 to go before halftime. And Effingham's going to have it 1st and 10. And now, kind of getting excited.
Yeah, you got a lot of time, not too far to go. You're almost in Armando Estrada's field goal range already. So, if nothing else, a chance to put some points on the board. But, yeah, they spot that at the 32, so just a 21-yard punt.
Yes, sir. 1st and 10 for the Hearts at Mount Zion's 32-yard line, and the Hearts are coming off a score. It's 13-7, Mount Zion, but the Hearts still with 2:24 to go before halftime.
And all 3 of their timeouts also.
Pontius from the shotgun, bringing Wolf in motion, but they're going to throw downfield. There's the pass. Caught! Connor Thompson! Touchdown Effingham! Right across the middle, Thompson was busy checking our website for posts. I mean, that's how open he was. And a pretty pass from Tanner Pontius right between the 8 and 7 for Connor Thompson. And the Hearts have tied the game 13-13.
Got him in stride. 32-yard catch for the touchdown for Connor Thompson. And Effingham has a chance to take the lead.
Estrada's extra point try is up and good, and the Hearts have the lead. 2 quick touchdowns. Effingham has come from down 13-0 to lead it 14-13 with 2:18 to go in the second quarter. Back in 30 seconds, Caleb, on 97.9 XFM.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Color Drive in Effingham will find a vehicle that works for you. Check out Northside Ford's selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs today.
The Giving Plate, a meal service with heart. Purchase fresh and frozen meals along with salads and wraps. We have provided over 1,000 free meals to members of our local community. Check us out at our website and order online at thegivingplatemeals.com.
Why don't you just tell them the down and the drive?
Well, yeah, it was pretty easy. A one-play, 32-yard drive, and it took all of 6 seconds to complete. And Effingham's got the 14-13 lead after Estrada kicked the extra point. So now with 2:18 to go before halftime, keep them off the board, get the ball first in the second half.
Hearts' first lead of the game. There's the kickoff, and we've got a whistle as we had a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
It's going to be on Effingham. Flag's thrown right about the line of scrimmage.
The only thing I could think of is somebody got out in front of the ball a little bit before he kicked it.
I'm sure everybody was pretty amped up after that touchdown.
Well, how could you not be? But now Armando is going to have to kick from the 35 instead of the 40.
He may show us how hard he can hit it now. 2:18 to go. Yeah, 5-yard walk-off. So that's where Estrada will kick. Again, 14-13 Effingham. One play, 32 yards, 6 seconds. Nice pass play from the Hearts' Tanner Pontius to Connor Thompson. That big tight end. Kicked by Estrada good, and the Hearts now lead it 14-13. Here's the kickoff. This one's good, and he hit it high, not particularly deep for him, about the 26, and they return it out across the 40 before the Hearts make a stop.
Yeah, that was about as short as I've seen with the kick from Armando. He got it about you're right, the 27, 26-yard line from the 35, so just about a 42-yard kick.
Brock Trump, I think, was the return man there. So the gain is to the 41. They give him to the 41. That's where Mount Zion will set it down 1st and 10 with 2:13 left. Again, the Hearts in front now, 14-13. So now they'd love to get a stop. Adams from the shotgun, looking to throw across the middle. It is caught at midfield. He got around the Hearts defender. Down he goes about the 40. Boy, had one man to beat, and he did. But a nice job by the Hearts responding. Spencer Fox came up and made that tackle. The gain is to the Hearts 40. So from the 41 to the 40? Or had I not moved my wheel?
No, that's right.
Okay, so the 41 to the 40, so a gain of 19. And the new set of downs for Mount Zion. Boy, now you don't want them to score.
Yeah.
You just worked hard to get the lead. Adams from the shotgun, looking to throw, goes up top, got a man, so do the Hearts, and it is off the hands of the Hearts defender rather than the Mount Zion receiver. It falls incomplete.
They are letting them play.
There's a whole lot of jostling.
And the thing is that nobody can say they're getting any worse than they're given. So, I wouldn't want to, if I were in stripes, I wouldn't want to hear any complaining from one sideline or the other, because some of the best catches that Trimble's had all night, he's had his hands all over people. And by the same token, Armando Estrada has been very physical when he's been guarding some of those plays as well.
So the ball's at Effingham's 40. It's 2nd and 10. Hearts jump. Well, that's twice now the Hearts have jumped. And that's unfortunate because that's a 5-yard walk-off. It's not a first down, but it makes it a lot easier for them, and they're closer to the goal line. So the 5-yard walk-off to Effingham's 35, and now it's 2nd and 5. Minute 41 left in this first half. Effingham in front now, 14-13. Quick turnaround in this game. Adams at the 40. Now he's in motion. Actually, there's the snap. Here come the Hearts. It is picked.
Yes.
Intercepted by the Hearts at the 30-yard line. They had Adams on the run. When he let it go, he was throwing off the wrong foot again, and the Hearts get the interception. What a huge play, Dustin.
Looking to see who came out of the pile with it. Was it 6 or 16? Connor Simmons, or was it
Estrada?
Estrada.
Honestly, can't tell you. The ball is grabbed at the 31, so the Hearts have it 30 at the their own 31. Now with 1:36 to go before halftime, now the Hearts with the football.
Just take care of it, I would say. I mean, if you score, great, but just don't make any big mistakes here.
Up under center's Pontius. There's the snap. Here's the handoff. And Dunston still on his feet to about the 34-yard line.
Tackled by Tyson Evans.
Yeah, gain to the 34, so a gain of 3. It's 2nd and 7. 1:20 to go before halftime. Hearts in front now, 14-13, with 2 big scores. One with 3:25 to go in the second quarter, and one with 2:18 to go. So they scored twice in a little over a minute. And they're in front 14-13. Boy, that extra point that Mount Zion missed looms large. Pontius up under center. We're under a minute to go before halftime. Let's see if this might be the last play of the half. Pontius up under center, going to hand it off, run up the middle, still on his feet. I think that's Dunston. He got near the 40.
Yeah, he had a mind to maybe turn upfield, but somebody dragged him down from behind. That ball set down right between the 38 and the 39-yard line.
So a gain of 4. So I think the Hearts are going to run one more play, although Pontius isn't exactly sprinting out to the huddle.
They have to, because the play clock is about a second and a half ahead of the game clock, so they are going to have to run one more here. And Mount Zion does have a timeout.
So let's see if we go for the whole enchilada here on the last play of the half. Pontius up under center. Walls in motion. There's the snap. They're going to hand it off. And the gain is to the 41. Gain of 2. And gain of 2, and that did Mount Zion call time?
They gave him a first down.
Gave him the first down, so timeout while they move the sticks. Then they start the clock again. Now it's halftime. All right, thank you. So the Hearts got the first down, and the Hearts have the lead. What a turnaround in that second quarter. Hearts were down 13-0, scored 2 touchdowns in about a minute and a half, and they lead it here at the break. On homecoming, it's Effingham 14, Mount Zion 13. Back with the halftime show in a minute on 97.9 XFM.
Come see all the new and exciting Chevrolet and Toyota vehicles here at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham, or shop and buy 24/7 at danheck.com.
Effingham Computer Sales and Service is a proud sponsor of Effingham Hearts football. Located inside the Village Square Mall, we've got tons of parts, new and used desktops, laptops, and more. Plus, we do more custom-built systems than anyone in the area. Check us out at effinghamcomputer.com.
Wanted to mention, too, we'll be at Lincoln next Friday night, kickoff at 7. Then we're back home, and it's senior night against Breeze Mater Dei, and then we go to Highland, and that wraps up the regular season. So, as Greg always says, football goes fast.
Well, Effingham won the coin toss, remember, before the game and deferred, which means that they will get the ball to start this second half. So with the 14-13 lead, the Hearts going to get the ball first, and boy, what a shot in the arm it would be. What a feeling it would be to get another score here. We'll see what the cards hold, but Effingham, great way to close out that second quarter.
What about a return on the kickoff for a touchdown?
We haven't seen anything even approaching that this year, so yeah, now's as good a time as any. Weldon Dunston and Caden Walls are the deep men, so we'll have to see what's in store for them. So far, they have kicked it towards Weldon most of the time. It's Brayton Traxler, who is their kicker. He's ready to go. And he's going to put that right foot into it, and he is kicking it toward Dunston, but also toward the sideline. That bounces. Dunston takes it at the 15, coming up to the near sideline on the left, picking his way, trying, gets across the 30-yard line. He's going to get brought down near the sideline, probably 32, 33-yard line.
Not a bad return, all in all, having to wait on the ball on the hop. That kind of slows your momentum. They'll bring it out to the 33-yard line. That's where Hearts will set up shop here.
So about just a touch under a 20-yard return for Weldon Dunston. And they will set up shop again at the 33. So 1st and 10 Effingham. The Hearts have scored the last 2 touchdowns in this game and have the 14-13 lead as we get the second half underway. Pontius under center, looking to hand off, gives it to the deep back, and that one hits the turf, but bounced right back up to Weymouth, the running back. Boy, you talk about a fortunate bounce. He took the hit, the ball bounced out, it bounced right back up to him before he even could hit the dirt, and or the synthetic dirt in this case, and they're going to spot that right back at the line of scrimmage.
There might be a little dirt out there by now.
I'll tell you what, I got a lump in my throat for a second there, but Weymouth able to keep possession of it. Out of the shotgun this time, fakes to Weymouth, and now goes to his left, and Mount Zion says, we saw that work too many times for you, Tanner, in the first half. We're going to drag you down in the backfield, and 2 plays have not exactly gone Effingham's way to get this second half started.
Must have been a chat about that in the Mount Zion locker room at halftime.
I think that Effingham's fortunate that this ball is spotted back at the line of scrimmage, to be perfectly honest with you. They're going to put it at the 33. Which means it's going to be 3rd and 10.
Muhammad Freeman and Ella Seaman, in case you were making that sandwich. They are the homecoming king and queen.
Pontius in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers to his right. He's rolling that way. He's looking for somebody to throw to.
Go, bud.
He's got a block. He's just going to take off. And he is going to get the first down and more down the sideline. He's going for the goal line and gets shoved out of bounds inside the Mount Zion 40-yard line.
Call it the 49 of Effingham's where they're going to spot it.
Oh, he went out of bounds all the way there.
So
wow.
The 33 to the 49, a 16-yard gallop and a new set of downs for the Hearts.
My apologies, folks. That play ended a lot further downfield, but apparently he must have stepped on the sideline somewhere earlier. But, hey, you'll take it after 2 plays that went nowhere on 3rd and 10 to pick up 16 yards and move those chains and get another set of downs.
They were just toying with him.
Out of the shotgun, 2 wide receivers to his left, 1 to his right, fakes the handoff, and now goes up the middle. Pontius keeping it. He is shoving it way up there, and he got a nice little gain by the time it was all said and done into Mount Zion territory.
Running like a fullback. Nice job by the Hearts quarterback. Gain to the 46, so give him 5.
I mean, there was not a ton of room for Tanner there. But he just kept bowling his way in, and so he cuts it to 2nd and 5 now, and again into Mount Zion territory. Hearts with the 14-13 lead just a couple minutes into this third quarter. Pontius under center this time. Fakes the handoff, now looking for somebody over the middle. Going deep, and that is going to be over the head of everybody. It was one-on-one coverage. He was looking for Walls, but Trimble was in coverage for Mount Zion, and he was the closest one to it. But really nobody particularly near that ball.
I think that's why Pontius threw it so deep. I think he looked up and saw Caden was pretty well covered, and he said, let me just get this out of here over everybody.
Yeah, I guess so. You don't want to get called for grounding, throwing it anywhere else, so he just pitched it toward the end zone. So it's 3rd and 5 now from the Mount Zion 46. Pontius in the shotgun. He's looking to his left, looking to throw. Now he's going to scramble. He might have the first down again. He does. He dives across the sticks inside the Mount Zion 40, and another Effingham first down.
Boy, great effort and a great second burst of speed. It's to the 39, a gain of 7.
You know, I really think that's the first time that Tanner has run the ball where it's been, well, actually, this drive, these 2 runs that he's had, well, the first time he hasn't had design runs. It's mostly been design runs. These are scrambles. Now he's going to hand to Weymouth up the middle. Weymouth going up toward the 35-yard line, and another good gain for Effingham on first down.
Hearts try to not have too many two-way players, and I think in the long run that always benefits them. Got a Braves player down.
The spot, I think, is about the 35-yard line. They're actually going to put it inside the 35. I'm inclined to call that the 34. I'll give an extra yard to Evan.
Gain of 5. And the Hearts come off the field while they tend to the Mount Zion player. I don't know who that is.
Yep, Getting him
There
up
he's
off
up.
the turf, number 1, Tyson Evans, a linebacker for this team. And he got up. Once he got up, he looked like maybe he just got momentarily shaken up, but he was pretty quick to get off the turf once they told him it was okay. So he's walking under his own power toward the Braves sideline. That's always nice to see.
Absolutely.
Either team, you don't want anyone to get hurt. Meanwhile, it was a 5-yard pickup on first down. So Weymouth moves the ball to the Mount Zion 34. Hearts on the march here with their first possession of the second half. They have scored the last 2 touchdowns in this game, Greg.
Got them in less than 2 minutes apart.
Under center is Pontius this time. Receivers to both sides, but it's just going to be Weymouth right between the tackles. And he gets up near the 30-yard line. Needed the 29 for the first down. Didn't quite get there, but going to leave a very manageable third down situation.
Yep. Gain to the 31, a gain of 3.
So Weymouth getting in on the action a little bit. Again, a really great first half running the ball for Weldon Dunstan. And now Weymouth up there, 3rd and 2, and Pontius is just going to keep it himself, and I think he's got it.
I think he's feeling his oats now.
Well, why wouldn't he? He has had a great day running the football.
Gets near the 25-yard line before they stop him, and they're going to pull it back a little.
27, does that look about right to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, 27, so a 4-yard pickup for Pontius, 62 yards on 10 carries for him. So the Hearts continue to run the ball well. They got another set of downs. 1st and 10 at the Mount Zion 27. 3 first downs on this opening drive, and Evan Weymouth goes up between tackles right of center. Not a lot there this time. Might have got across the 25, but not much. They put it right at the 25.
So give him 2, 2nd and 8. This is the kind of drive, though, the Hearts kind of like. They're only up 1 point. I wish it was 8 instead of 1, because then you could really nurse
I wish
the
it
clock.
was 30. I don't know. Why are we limiting ourselves?
I
wish the clock was running.
I like the way you think.
I don't know, but it is a 1-point lead. It's a sustained drive for Effingham. Pontius under center. Little screen pass out there. That's Caden Walls who gets it, and he gets past the markers, going for the end zone, but he's not going to quite get there. It is going to be 1st and goal for Effingham. Just a little wide receiver screen to the right. Walls got it and went up the far sideline and got a big gain for another first down.
Yeah, just a heck of a run after the catch. It's going to, they
it's
say he's out of the 13, so 25 to the 13, still 12 yards.
I've whiffed on a couple of spots so far, so maybe I should just be waiting until I see what the officials say. So it's not 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 at the 13, but that is 4 first downs for the Hearts now on this opening drive in the second half.
At Garrett Wolf and Lutz split.
Pontius takes a snap under center, hands to Weymouth, and Weymouth gets wrapped up right around the line of scrimmage, diving toward the 10. I'm looking at the side judge, and that might be right about where they put it.
He is standing on the 10, so a gain of 3.
At this point, you'll take 3 yards when you had 13 to go to the end zone on 1st and 10. So Weymouth with the carry, 3 yards. 10 yards to pay dirt for Effingham. They started at the 33-yard line, and they have moved the ball all the way into deep Mount Zion territory.
Hearts playing well on this first full night of fall.
Yes. Under center, Pontius looking to hand off again. Gave it to the back, and he keeps pushing. That's Weymouth again. Looks like they're only going to give him a couple.
Jeff. Evan's mom and dad are sitting right down here below, so I may ask them how well he sleeps after a game. I'm saying pretty well.
Scoreboard says 7-yard line. I'll go along with that. So a 3-yard pickup again for Evan Weymouth, his 13th carry of the game.
I like getting 3 yards a carry.
3rd and 4 from the 7. Pontius under center again. Stacked line up. They're going to give it to Weymouth again, and boy, he got dragged down. Good job. Number 51 from Mount Zion, Cameron Schroth, was able to get him and drag him down before he could get any further than the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, call it the no gain.
So
still the 7.
Still the 7, and it is 4th and 4 for Effingham. So, you have options here because Armando Estrada, this is essentially an extra point, a little bit more, but not much. He's obviously set the school record for a field goal already this season, but it looks like Pontius coming out there, they're going to run a play. They want to get in the end zone. They want to score. So we'll see what they've got dialed up. Again, 4th and 4 from the 7 of Mount Zion. Pontius under center. He's got no wide receivers. Hard count. Got Mount Zion to jump. It happened to Effingham once in the first half, and that time Pontius with the hard count gets the Braves to jump, and that is going to be half the distance to the goal line. That is going to be, I think, enough for first down.
From the 7 to the 3.5, and yes, I agree with you that should be first and goal. Encroachment on the defense. At least 2 kids jumped. Nope, it's not
They're
quite
saying
enough.
4th and inches. Goodness gracious.
Must not be more than 2 inches.
Well, I'm going to say that's at the 3.
Yeah, because it's right where they line up for an extra point.
Well, I think Pontius might just keep this. He does. He's pushing, and there's a flag in the backfield. They may say Effingham wasn't set up. That's what I'm afraid of. Pontius did not get in the end zone. It would be a first down, but the flag is against Effingham.
Yep, the referee pointed our way. Well, after we got half the distance, now we get 5.
I don't like that.
That's too much I know, but...
So an illegal motion penalty against the Hearts, their first penalty of the second half. But boy, it comes at a bad time. Moves the ball from the 3 back to the 8-yard line now. They say 9 on the scoreboard, 8 or 9. At any rate, you still need to get to the 3, basically.
Baseball fans that are listening, some guy named Pujols just hit number 701.
And now Armando Estrada is going to kick the field goal. So they're putting this down right at the 15. It'd be a 25-yard field goal if he hits it. The kick is up, and it is good. Estrada says that's easy. That's a 26-yard field goal for Armando Estrada, and it extends the Effingham lead. Effingham now up 17-13 on Mount Zion. 5:41 to go in the third quarter. Apollo Conference High School football on 97.9 XFM.
With an expanded service department, our new Express Lube, and a huge lineup from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, Geckner Brothers continues to build on the service and trust we've earned since 1937. Visit us online at gecknerbros.net.
Washington Savings Bank is here for you through every stage of life. We make banking easy and convenient.
So Armando Estrada hits the 26-yard field goal to make it 17-13 Effingham, but then the Hearts tried the onside kick on the ensuing kickoff and couldn't get it to go far enough. The ball only rolled about 8 yards. That's a penalty against the Hearts, and that means that Mount Zion is going to get tremendous field position to try to retake the lead in this game.
On that drive, 15 plays, 67 yards, 6:19 off the clock. And the 26-yard field goal by Armando Estrada makes it 17-13 Effingham.
Officials having to huddle up. You don't see this happen too often. I'm guessing it's not a call they have to make every week, so they are going to make sure they get it right. Again, the ball has to roll 10 yards, and it only went 8. Effingham trying to make a little something happen, trying to go for the jugular.
They're also tending to an injured Mount Zion player, so that's another reason that we have a delay in the action. I hadn't mentioned that. He is at about the 47-yard line, and he's been down for a while, so they're taking some time tending to him. So that, I think, is the biggest reason for the delay here.
So the Hearts try the onside kick. It is unsuccessful. Well, and to make matters worse, not only did the kick not go far enough, but there was an illegal block against Effingham on the play, and that's a 10-yard penalty. So, boy, you're going to give Mount Zion a short field. It's a gutsy call, and it didn't work out for Effingham at all.
Player is sitting up. Now he's standing up. It's number 10, and that's Chase Fink. We hadn't mentioned him tonight.
It's just an 8-yard kick for Estrada, and it's just a spot foul where the play ended. So kick went to the Effingham 48. 10-yard penalty means that this is going to start at the 38-yard line of the Hearts. So just 38 yards for Mount Zion to go. to score a touchdown and get back in the lead. Again, Effingham's leading 17-13, 5:41 to go in the third quarter, but an onside kick plus a penalty, and Hearts they've got their backs against the wall a little bit.
Well, you have one of the best kickers in the area, if not the state. You figure that's not too big a gamble, but the kick wasn't deep enough, and then the penalty on top of that.
So, Mount Zion going to take it at the Effingham 38. Macoby Adams in the shotgun. He's got two wide receivers on each side, a back next to him. He's looking to throw to his left, going in one-on-one coverage, throws it toward the sideline. Boy, getting a hand on it is Armando Estrada. I don't think he would have been able to stay in bounds with it anyway, but it is an incomplete pass. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
The ball went, easy for me to say, but that throw was to the wrong shoulder, and in fact, it was away from the Mount Zion receiver and closer to Estrada, the defender.
They just keep throwing toward Armando, and he does a pretty good job. Shotgun again. Pretty much the same formation, I would say, for Mount Zion. Adams takes it, looking to his left. Another quick pass, gets it to an open receiver just at the first down marker. Then he dives for some more. That is a first down for the Braves. That's 18. J.C. Anderson with the catch.
That's the big lad, the tall freshman. Estrada tackled him, but it is a gain to the 25, so a gain from the 43 to the 25, an 18-yard pass completion.
So at the 25-yard line, Mount Zion 1st and 10, shotgun snap. He's looking to his right, now just has to throw it away. He pumped once, and Brett Hefner says there's nobody in the neighborhood. Why isn't that grounding?
20 yards.
Hefner, he's pleading his case, but it's not working out for him.
He's been on that gentleman more than once tonight.
Yeah, Brett's not shy about letting people know when he's not thrilled.
He's palms up along the sideline, wondering why there wasn't a penalty.
It was kind of a busted play for Adams. For
Brett
sure.
Wisely getting away by several yards from the official.
Anyway, shotgun snap to Adams. Another quick pass. He's going to Anderson, and Anderson, that one was knocked away from him. Then he recovered and caught it, so it was juggled between him and the defender. He was able to catch it and get his feet in bounds at about the 21-yard line. So just a 4-yard pickup, but a pretty impressive concentration play for J.C. Anderson there by the sideline.
Yeah, the big Anderson got the catch. Estrada the tackle. It is a 4-yard gain, Dustin, to the 21.
3rd and 6, but again, Mount Zion deep in Effingham territory at the Hearts 21. 5:04 to go in the third quarter. Trying to go for the hard count and get Effingham to jump. This time, Adams doesn't get it, so he will reset things. He'll reset his count, moves his back to his other side, now takes a snap. Looking to his left again, throws over the middle, and that one is caught. Braden Trimble, I think, coming over the middle, and then a flag comes in late. And you wonder if it's a face mask or a horse collar or something of that nature.
That's exactly the first thing you think. The gain's to the 10, and it is a horse collar tackle.
I'll tell you what.
You thought there should have been one earlier, don't you?
I didn't. I don't think there should have been one. I know there should have been one.
So that'll be half the distance to the 5. So the pass play is from the 21 to the 10, and then the penalty is half the distance to the 5. So they have it 1st and goal at the 5.
8th catch for Trimble. Meanwhile, they're wasting no time. Back corner of the end zone goes for Trimble. Trimble leaps up and makes the catch in the back of the end zone. Then a flag comes in. I haven't actually seen a touchdown signal.
No, I haven't either.
And a flag came out.
Let's see if somebody shoved off to get open to make the touchdown reception.
Trimble caught that ball in the back of the end zone. I mean, he caught it in bounds. So we will wait and see.
He's been shoving off. And like Dustin said, they're giving as good as they're getting. But they haven't signaled that was a touchdown yet.
No, they put it on the board, but I did not see any official put the hands up.
Nor I.
And a flag definitely came out.
Mm-hmm. Right about the time of the catch.
But they also... Well, I thought that the official holding the ball was going to go set it down at 3 where you would put it for extra points. Personal foul against Effingham, so...
Dead ball foul on the Hearts. So the touchdown counts, and now they'll try the conversion. They're going to kick for 1. No, they're going to go for 2. They're going to go for 2.
So it is a 5-yard touchdown catch for Trimble. They're going to go for 2. Another throw, and that one is incomplete. Trying to go over the middle, and the intended receiver pass was too high for him, and that one's no good. So Mount Zion gets the 6, but can't make it a 21-17 game. Instead, the Braves do get the touchdown, and it is 19-17 Mount Zion. 4:46 to go in the third quarter. Apollo Conference High School football on 97.9 XFM.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Color Drive in Effingham will find a vehicle that works for you. Check out Northside Ford's selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs today.
The Giving Plate, a meal service with heart. Purchase fresh and frozen meals along with salads and wraps. We have provided over 1,000 free meals to members of our local community. Check us out at our website and order online at thegivingplatemeals.com.
Well, the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on Effingham during the touchdown play means that Braden Traxler is going to be kicking off from the Effingham 45. We'll see if he tries to put some touch on it or just put it in the end zone. He does put some touch on it. Going to be taken at about the 3-yard line by Caden Walls. He's trying to make something out of it, but he is dragged down just across the 10-yard line. So Caden Walls got it again at the 3. Not more than a 7 or 8 yard return, and that penalty against Effingham pays some dividends on the kickoff play.
Yeah, not a lot went right for the Hearts there. 6 plays and a total of, 48 yards, took 55 seconds, highlighted by the 5-yard pass play to Trimble. 2-point conversion was unsuccessful, so it's just a 2-point Mount Zion lead.
Effingham football on its own 11. The Hearts trail 19-17 now after that Mount Zion touchdown. First play, a handoff to Dunston. Dunston got a little something going there. Went to the left off tackle and was able to pick up close to first down, not quite. Probably 8 yards, though.
11-19, a gain of 8.
So Dunston's good work continues. His first carry of the second half, an 8-yard pickup. 2nd and 2, Effingham. Under center again is Pontius. He's going to hand off again. Dunston right up the middle this time, and he's decked as he crosses the first down marker. So he does move the chains, but took a shot at the end.
He earned it. 22, gain of 3. That's enough for a new set of downs for the Hearts. Heading to Lincoln next Friday night. Dustin and I will be there. 7 o'clock kickoff.
Wasting no time is Effingham. Pontius under center again. Fakes the handoff. He's looking to throw. He's got somebody deep. Walls is behind the defense. He catches it. Big gain for Effingham deep into Mount Zion territory. That one is around the 30. They're going to spot it at the 29-yard line. Big pass play for the Hearts.
That's a little bit of what Mount Zion had been trying to give to Effingham. Just throw it down the middle, and my guy beats your guy.
28 plus 21, a 49-yard catch for Walls.
1st and 10 for the Hearts at Mount Zion's 29.
So Effingham in business. They trail by 2, but they're moving the ball. Now the handoff to Dunston. He's going to his right. Not much there. 2 or 3 yards perhaps.
Boy, that is exciting. What a home run ball. And Pontius getting the chance to air it out tonight. I'm enjoying that.
To the 26-yard line for Dunston, so a 3-yard pickup for Weldon. 2nd and 7 coming up. So the Hearts have reversed the field. They're into Mount Zion territory at the Braves 26.
And the Hearts just down 2.
2nd and 7. Pontius in the shotgun this time. Looks like he's just going to run it himself. Gets a block from Dunston and then able to turn it upfield. And he's diving toward the 15-yard line. That's going to be another first down.
What a great block by Weldon Dunston.
Yeah, Weldon's not the biggest kid in there, but he's going to mix it up. 16-yard lines where they spot it, so a 10-yard run for Tanner Pontius. Hearts move the chains again there, 16 yards from the Mount Zion end zone. Moving the ball. Shotgun for Pontius this time. 2 receivers to his right. He's rolling that way, but it looks like he's just going to keep it. Tries to turn it back to the middle of the field, and he's fighting for every yard. Gets inside the 15. Looks like the line judge might be spotting it about the 12. If he does, that's a 4-yard gain.
Pretty good gain down around this area of the field. Brock on the stop for Mount Zion. Call it to 12. Gain of 4.
So 2nd and 6, Effingham. they can get a first down. They need to get it to the 6-yard line to move the chains. They don't have to score to keep the drive going. Pontius in the shotgun this time. Fakes the handoff to Dunston. He's just going to keep himself again, and he's got room. He's diving toward the 5. If he gets, he's going to be very close to a first down there.
Maybe the 6, maybe the 5. They haven't sat it down yet. There's the first down indication.
Yep, they give the indication, so they do put it right at the 6. So he needed 6. He gets 6. He's got 82 yards on 13 carries. And most importantly, with 2:08 to go in this third quarter, Effingham just 6 yards away from reclaiming the lead.
Hearts were down 13-0. They now within striking dirt of getting back in front.
Pontius under center. Big lineup here. Gives to Dunston up the middle. Dunston pushing, but boy, there's just not a lot of room there.
And there's the man that got hurt a little bit ago, Tyson Evans, in there. Nice to see him back in the game. Didn't like that he made the tackle, though, to stop Dustin.
Weldon, maybe a yard. Nose of the football on the 5. I don't know.
Maybe no gain.
They're calling it the 6 on the scoreboard. I'll go along with that. So no gain for Weldon Dunston. 2nd and goal from the 6-yard line.
Garrett Wolf split out wide to the right. So's Jacob Weaver. So they're both over there, and you got lots over here on the left side.
Yes, so not the same matchup they had last time. Oh, boy, and Pontius was trying to run it himself, and he just slipped. I think he might have had the room to turn it upfield and make a break for the end zone, but his feet came out from under him, and the Effingham quarterback gets no gain on the play.
6 to the 5. I think they're going to give him 1. So we'll be generous. 2nd and goal at the 5. This could be the last play of the third quarter.
3rd down. 47 seconds to go. So Hearts are going to have to run one more play. The play clock is currently at 16. But again, it's sort of figuratively and literally stumbled right here inside the 10. Pontius takes a shotgun snap. He's just going to take it himself again. This time his feet are under him. He goes into the end zone, and it is a touchdown. 5-yard touchdown run for Tanner Pontius. Effingham is back out front, 23-19.
Score comes with 31 seconds left in the third quarter, and the Hearts, after that interesting bit of play there for a while, have surged back to take the lead.
They've called Tanner's number an awful lot tonight, 15 times, and he has answered the bell. 30.5 seconds to go in the third quarter, and Effingham's lead is back up to 23-19. So they led by a point at the break. They fell behind by 2, and now they're up 4, and they're going to go for 2 here. Pontius in the shotgun. He's got 3 wide receivers and a back next to him. He's looking for the back corner of the end zone, and that is incomplete. Nobody able to catch that one. And Caden Wall's the closest man to it, can't catch it, and that's where the score will stay. So 23-19, Effingham back in the lead. 30.6 seconds to go in the third quarter. Effingham High School football on 97.9 XFM.
Come see all the new and exciting Chevrolet and Toyota vehicles here at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham, or shop and buy 24/7 at danheck.com.
Effingham Computer Sales and Service is a proud sponsor of Effingham Hearts football. Located inside the Village Square Mall, we've got tons of parts, new and used desktops, laptops, and more. Plus, we do more custom-built systems than anyone in the area. Check us out at effinghamcomputer.com.
Waste no time getting the kickoff, and Armando Estrada wastes no time putting it through the back of the end zone. A touchback for the Effingham kickoff man, his second of the game. Mount Zion will start at the 20, but Effingham back in the lead, 23-19 after that touchdown run by Tanner Pontius.
Another nice drive, 10 plays, 89 yards, took 4:15. Pontius's 5-yard run for the score. They passed for 2. That came up empty, but the Hearts are back in front, 23-19.
It's Mount Zion football at its own 20. Shotgun snap to the quarterback, and he hands off to the deep back. He had Bryson Richardson lined up next to him, and Richardson could not get much of anything, if possibly a loss.
Charlie Ring Oh, engine number 99, man. He put the whooping on him there.
Loss of 3 on the play.
That was a heck of a tackle. And that will be enough for Mount Zion for this quarter.
So Mount Zion says we will pick it up in the 4th. Just before the end of the 3rd quarter, Effingham scores, and the Hearts take the lead into the final period of play here at Klosterman Field. It's Effingham 23, Mount Zion 19. 1 quarter to go. Apollo Conference football on 97.9 XFM.
With an expanded service department, our new Express Lube, and a huge lineup from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, Geckner Brothers continues to build on the service and trust we've earned since 1937. Visit us online at gecknerbros.net.
Washington Savings Bank is here for you through every stage of life. We make banking easy and convenient.
347-5225. Smithmore, member FINRA and SIPC.
That was fun because they were doing this big pass across the middle, caught by Mount Zion. Nobody's going to catch him. It's a touchdown for the Braves, and they're back in front. First play of the 4th quarter.
Number 12, Grant McAtee, has been quiet all evening. He caught that one over the middle and then just turned on the afterburners. 83-yard touchdown pass, and just like that, the Braves are back in the lead.
I told Dustin off air, last bats may count a lot in this game. My goodness. So that puts Mount Zion back on top with the score now 25-23 Braves. They're going to go for 1 here. Going to kick for 1. Braden Traxler is their extra point man. From the hold, the placement's up, the kick's up. It looks good, and so do the officials think. So it is a 5-point lead for the Mount Zion Braves as 3-point lead as they're back in front, 26-23. What a pass play. 82 yards, and Bravos regain the lead here at the start of the 4th quarter. So, Dustin, let's recap here. Pass play 82, right?
83.
83, thank you.
4th touchdown pass for Macoby Adams. He's up to 18 for 29 for 281 yards.
Was it McAtee who caught it?
Yes, it was.
And the kick was good.
It's a two-play 80-yard drive.
It's efficient.
44 seconds.
They have not taken as much time as the Hearts to score.
They certainly haven't, but sometimes that's the way to go. So now Effingham just got to come up with another answer. 11:47 to go in this game. Plenty of time, of course. Just got to answer. You take a punch, then you hand one out.
Boy, you need a 4th win tonight. Again, Muhammad Freeman and Ella Seaman, your homecoming king and queen. There's the kickoff taken by the Hearts. Oh, and it got over Dunston. It's still in the field of play, too. He's coming to the near side, still on his feet. He's out across the 5, but that's it. And the Hearts are going to have forever to go on this drive.
Yeah, that one got through Dunston's hands. It wasn't a very deep kick, honestly. He was up past the 10, but then he had to backtrack for it, get himself turned around, and they end up 5 or 6 yards further away than when he initially touched it.
The spot of the football is right about the 5. Nose of the football's across the 5-yard line. Wow. So with 11:41 left in the game, Mount Zion back in front, 26-23, and the Hearts start this drive at their 5. Pontius up under center, handoff up the gut, nothing fancy, and they get it out across the 10-yard line, so a little breathing room for the Hearts.
Well, they've been able to run the football effectively all night, and that's just another example of it. Create some room for yourself. That was Weymouth, by the way, who took that run.
And from the 5, a gain to the 12, so a gain of 7, and it's 2nd and 3. Last bats may prove to be big. It was last year. So let's see what happens. Pontius, handoff, nothing.
Ball's out.
Loose, but the Hearts fall on it. They retain possession. But holy cow, that was close to disaster, and nice job by Coberline to fall on that loose ball. Caden Coberline landed on it.
It's the second time Effingham's had the ball hit the turf.
It's on the, nose of the football just about the 10. So a loss of a couple. And it's 3rd and 6. This drive has not started out well.
Well, the first play was pretty good, but then you take a second and manageable and turn it into third and quite a bit.
3rd and 6, ball's at the 10. Surely you're going to run it down here. Got Coberline in motion. No, they're going to throw. And there's Coberline, and he's got it. He's out across the 30 and out across the 35, and forget that problem about a first down. Hearts are still rolling. Nice job by Caden Coberline. They started over on the near side, and he ran across and got on the sideline, and nice pass by Pontius to hit Coberline for the big gain in the first down to the 37-yard line, a gain of 27 yards. So 1st and 10, and the Hearts are out of trouble. Handoff up the gut. Not much, but they got a yard or two.
Weymouth, maybe a yard, maybe 2.
Boy, what a big pass play at just the right time.
Yeah, again, kind of a risky play throwing the ball when you're in that situation, but boy, they had something good drawn up, and Coberline was all by himself.
They call it the 38, a gain of 1, 2nd and 9. 9.5 minutes to go. Again, Mount Zion's in front, 26-23. There's the snap. There's the handoff up the middle. Still on his feet out near the 45-yard line. Nice gain by Weymouth. Evan untangling himself. And he's out to the 44. So from the 38 to the 44, gain of 6.
Second and third effort for Weymouth there, because it wasn't there for him at first, and he just kept pushing and made something out of that play.
3rd and 3. 3rd and 3. Ball is maybe just across the 44-yard line. Hearts down by 3. Under 9 minutes to play. Lots and Walls split and a whistle. That's maybe timeout. Yep, timeout Hearts. So the Hearts call time. 8:49 to go in the game. Back in a minute. Here at Homecoming at EHS. It's Mount Zion 26, Effingham 23 on 97.9 XFM.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Color Drive in Effingham will find a vehicle that works for you. Check out Northside Ford's selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs today.
The Giving Plate, a meal service with heart. Purchase fresh and frozen meals along with salads and wraps. We have provided over 1,000 free meals to members of our local community. Check us out at our website and order online at thegivingplatemeals.com.
Don't forget, Dustin White invites you and all his friends to Suey Fest tomorrow in Neoga.
Jennings Park, 11 o'clock, all day long. Good food, good music.
I've been there.
Be there.
It's fun. All right, 3rd and 3 at the 44. Hearts need a first down right now. Pontius up under center. Handoff. Weymouth got it. Near midfield before they finally take him down. Hello.
I don't know. I mean, I didn't think he had the space for it, and that's the second straight run like that where he just kind of muscles his way through, turning those shoulders and barreling through, and they move those chains.
44 to the 48, a gain of 4, and that's enough for a new set of downs for the Hearts, and they continue this drive. 8:35 left in the game. Mount Zion leads by 3. Pontius back to the gun. Gonna run it. Turns it up into Mount Zion territory near the 45 before they take him down.
And again, Evan Weymouth, 54 yards on 19 carries. I mean, that doesn't jump out at you as like, oh, wow, man, what a game. But some of these gains lately, I mean, that's just tough running, and you need that. That's just as important as busting off a big one.
Good point. To the 46, gain of 6. So, 2nd and 4. Here's the handoff. No, it's not handed off. Pontius kept, and he dives for the first down and still on his feet inside the 40.
Boy, look at him put his shoulders down and just run over these Mount Zion linebackers. I mean, he took Jager DeMarin for a ride on the end of that play.
Well, I can tell you stories about Effingham and Mount Zion through the years, and at some point, seniors say, you know, I'm not going to have too many more opportunities to do this, and they just step up. 46 to the 39, a gain of 7. New set of downs for the Hearts. Still trailing by 3 here with 7:40 to play.
I got Tanner at 101 rushing yards now on 17 attempts.
From the shotgun, man lined up beside him. There's the snap. Going to run it again. Goes to the left side. Now he turns it up and he dives, and he got close to the 35. He's not there. Probably the 36 is where they'll set this down.
You know, people who listen to us on a weekly basis probably think it's a bit of a cliche now. We always talk about how Brett Hefner just brings out something new all the time. And, I mean, I don't suppose Mount Zion, looking at the tape coming into this, ever thought, well, Tanner Pontius is going to run the ball 17 times.
Gain from the 39 to the 36, a gain of 3 at 2nd and 7. Under 7 minutes to play. Again, Pontius from the shotgun. Going to run it again. Got the first down. He dives near the 25-yard line. Tanner Pontius agreeing with Dustin that it's a fine thing for him to carry the football. A gain to the 27, 36 to the 27, a gain of 9. And boy, the blocking is impressive.
19 carries for Evan Weymouth, Pontius, and Dunston. They each have 19, and Effingham has run the football for over 250 yards at this point.
That is huge. But the Hearts are down 3. They still need to keep this up.
That's the thing. You need those points.
And we're down to 6:25 to go. Again from the shotgun. There's the snap coming this way. Ooh, he couldn't get a block, still on his feet. Now they pull him down, and he might have lost yardage by the time that play ends up. And somebody, the Hearts sideline saying, I think I heard the whistle. Why did they keep yanking on our player?
Yeah, sometimes it's kind of hard to stop yourself, though. I mean, you notice that the fans are a little more fired up than the Hearts coaching staff on that one. I think that's just a case of you can't just when you're in the middle of shoving a guy or pulling him to the ground, you can't just turn it off necessarily.
No gain, as it turns out.
Well, I'll take that.
So 2nd and 10. Still at the 27 of Mount Zion. Still in the shotgun. There's the snap. Going to run it again. Gets to the... Oh, he's still on his feet. He may be loose. He's inside the 10. He's to the 5. 1st and goal, Effingham. What a run by Tanner Pontius.
Goodness gracious.
You just run at him and run at him and run at him, and sooner or later you're going to bust one.
There's nothing fancy about it either. A 23-yard pickup.
From the 27, the gain is to the 4. 1st and goal at Mount Zion's 4. 26-23 Mount Zion, 5:15 left. Up under center this time. There's a handoff, Evan Weymouth, and he got decked at the 5. So a loss of 1. So it'll be 2nd and goal at the 5 now. Boy, they must have known he was coming. They baked him a cake. So 2nd and goal at the 5. Loss of 1. Hearts trail by 3. We're under 5 minutes to play. Got to score this possession.
I don't mind the time running off as long as the Hearts score.
Love in again at the fullback spot, the blocking back spot. Up the middle, Weymouth, and they got him again. Still at the 5.
You got to get in, though. That's the thing. I mean, it's... But we saw Effingham get to this position before and managed to finally punch it in.
Armando could tie it with a field goal. Again, we're down to 4:26. It's 3rd and goal, still at the 5. This would be a chip shot field goal for Armando, but that would gain you a tie. All in favor of taking the lead, raise your hand. Yes, okay, that's both of us.
Call Pontius' number here, that's what I say.
All right, 3rd and goal at the 5. Move Coberline. Going to run behind him. Yeah, Evan Weymouth up the middle. Call it. No, he's not in. Oh, man. I was waiting, and they just, the side official says just shy.
That is,
give him 4.5.
Less than half a yard.
Holy cow.
Okay. So you figure Pontius just going to try to push his way in there, but everybody on the Mount Zion side knows this too. So.
It's 4th down, friends. And time, I think somebody wants to chat, and it's timeout Braves. So timeout Mount Zion, 3:38 to go. It is 4th down, and that's the thing, and we're going to keep it here since it is 4th down, and this is the ball game. I'm probably overinflating it, but could be the season.
I don't think that it's too dramatic to say that, this is a crucial point in the season for the Hearts. But the big thing here is 3:38 to go. Even if you punch it in, boy, we've seen, Mount Zion just scored an 83-yard touchdown on its last possession.
Mm-hmm.
So you get this score, and you're still not out of the woods, of course.
But I don't want to be the team behind.
No, and it's just a big decision to make for Effingham, exactly what play they want to run here. Theoretically, you could also tie the game with a field goal here. It would be automatic for Armando, more or less, but I don't think that's what they're going to do when you're literally an inch away from pay dirt.
It is. The nose of the football is just shy of the goal line. All right, 4th and goal. It's 4th down, gang. Here we go. Got the eye set up, driving and diving. Are they in? No, there's the touchdown signal.
Pontius. He kept it in his, I think they just shoved him in from behind.
Well, Weymouth never got in, so I knew it wasn't Evan. Tanner Pontius just said, I'm going. And he brought everybody along with him, and the Hearts regain the lead. The score comes with 3:33 left, and Effingham back on top, 29-26. Armando for the extra point. He hit it just about the Hardys. Hearts lead it by 4. It's Effingham 30. Mount Zion 26 on 97.9 XFM.
Come see all the new and exciting Chevrolet and Toyota vehicles here at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham, or shop and buy 24/7 at danheck.com.
Effingham Computer Sales and Service is a proud sponsor of Effingham Hearts football. Located inside the Village Square Mall, we've got tons of parts, new and used desktops, laptops, and more. Plus, we do more custom-built systems than anyone in the area. Check us out at effinghamcomputer.com.
Hearts back on top, 30-26 here at homecoming at EHS over Mount Zion. Estrada's kick. And he smoked it high and deep and into the end zone one more time for a touchback. 1st and 10, Mount Zion at their 20 to start this next drive. Well, this might be a record setter, Dustin. 16 plays, 95 yards, 8:14 off the clock, highlighted by Tanner Pontius just bowling his way in from about a foot for the score. And then Armando Estrada's extra point kick was plenty good. And the Hearts are up 4, 30-26 with 3:33 to go.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, this is still 213 tenth seconds left in this game because, boy, you just don't feel safe with the big play capability that Mount Zion has.
All right, they have it 1st and 10 at their 20. Hearts back in front. What a game. We kind of knew it was going to be like this. Macoby Adams is their quarterback. He's in the shotgun. He has been all night. Naked backfield, looking to throw. No, he didn't.
Yeah,
it's locked down.
Now he took the sack. He never threw the ball. He faked the pass and didn't have anybody, so he pump faked and then he got brought down the backfield. He was sacked for a loss.
Michael Love got him. Big number 44. I looked downfield and missed it. So it's at the 13, so a loss of 7. Talk about a tackle for a loss.
Michael Love with the sack.
So 2nd and 17 back at Mount Zion's 13, and we're down to 2:55 to play. Hearts lead by 4. Field goal won't do them any good. Pass to the sideline. Caught. Run after the catch. Pretty good. Still on his feet. Somebody better tackle him. He's to midfield. Coming to the near side. He got past another defender. He's to the 30.
Goodness.
He's out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
Just a little pass play to Braden Trimble, and then he ran all the way from one side of the field to the other, turned it up. Huge gain. Goes from the 13 to around the Effingham 20. In fact, right at the 20. So a 37 plus 30, 67-yard pickup.
Well, that's going to help Macoby Adams' pass stats. Out of bounds with 2:36 left. So 1st and 10 Mounds. There's plenty of time the way this game's been going. 2:36 left. Effingham leads 30-26. Mount Zion has it 1st and 10 at Effingham's 20. Phenomenal. Great run after the catch. That's all you can say.
And they got a hand on him. A couple hands on him early. Couldn't drag him down.
All right. From the gun, looking to throw. It's complete at about the 15. Oh, he got around a defender, and he gets to the 10.
They're going to go to Trimble every time, I would imagine. He's just making people miss right now. Pretty
rare that Estrada gets burned, but he did that time, and they got an extra 5 yards out of the deal. The gain was to the 10. So from the 20 to the 10, a gain of 10. And it's first and goal at the 10. 2:25 to go. Hearts have 2 timeouts left. Mount Zion has 2 timeouts left, according to the big scoreboard down in the southwest corner of the field. First and goal. They're going to run it. They come to the near side. He's on his feet, and he's in for a touchdown. Macoby Adams kept and scores from 10, and that puts Mount Zion back in front, 32-30 with 2:05 left. And now they'll try either 1 or 2.
Boy.
You'd have to think they'd look at maybe trying for 2.
Well, but if they do that and miss it, then a field goal will beat them. And Effingham's got a kid who can hit them.
So let's see what the decision is. You throw the options out there, and
I think you got to put yourself in a position where a field goal only ties you. But who knows? Maybe they'll make a mistake here.
Looks like they're going to kick. All right, so Traxler's going to kick for the extra point. There's the snap. There's the placement. The kick's up. The kick's good, and Mount Zion back up by 3. 33-30 Mount Zion with 2:05 remaining. Kickoff on the way in a minute on 97.9 XFM.
With an expanded service department, our new Express Lube, and a huge lineup from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, Geckner Brothers continues to build on the service and trust we've earned since 1937. Visit us online at gecknerbros.net.
Washington Savings Bank is here for you through every stage of life. We make banking easy and convenient.
All right, 4 plays, 80 yards. Took a minute 28, highlighted by Macoby Adams' 10-yard run. For the touchdown. Braden Traxler's kick for 1 was good. Mount Zion back in front, 33-30 with 2:05 left. Here's the kickoff, and the Hearts are going to take it about the 12. Looking for help, looking for blocking. Come on up the sidelines, out to the 35-yard line. Pretty nice return. Weldon Dunston, a good return. A lot of blocking here along the near side. Took it at about the 12, and the return is to the 30. Well, they haven't set it down yet. 36 is where they do. So a 24-yard return.
Hey, every one of those yards is huge with minute 59 to go in this game.
Hearts with 2 timeouts left. Mount Zion has 2 timeouts.
I mean, you obviously want to score and win the game, but if you get to a certain point where you have to kick, but still a ways to go.
Pontius, far side, turns it up. Good running, gets it still on his feet, and he got the first down, I think.
Boy, he almost went down to a knee about 3 yards shy of the marker, but able to keep his feet underneath him. And yes, he does get the first down to the 46, exactly 10 yards.
That was impressive. 36 to the 46, and the Hearts are getting right back at it with a minute 45 to go. There's the pass, and it's bounced. Incomplete. Stops the clock with a minute 42. Wolf was trying to get there, but the ball was a little underthrown. Wolf dove for it, but couldn't come up with it. So it's 2nd and 10.
Well, you can't call Tanner's number every time, okay? But
yeah, he's got to throw sometimes.
But I think that until Mount Zion proves they can stop it, you're going to get a healthy dose of it.
So the ball at the 46 of Effingham. Minute 42 remaining. 2nd and 10. Mount Zion leads by 3. From the shotgun, Pontius looking to throw. Got a man. It is caught into Mount Zion territory. Lott's got it. It's a gain to Mount Zion's 46. So from the 46 to the 46, a gain of 8, and it's 3rd and 2. And the Hearts hurrying it up. There's the snap. Pontius looking for a block. He got it, and he did not get the first down, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Nice play by Mount Zion. Knocks down Pontius. No gain. So it is 4th and 2, and the Hearts are going to talk it over. Timeout, Hearts. Minute 12 left. Back in a minute. It's Mount Zion 33, Effingham 30 on 97.9 XFM.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Color Drive in Effingham will find a vehicle that works for you. Check out Northside Ford's selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs today.
The Giving Plate, a meal service with heart. Purchase fresh and frozen meals along with salads and wraps. We have provided over 1,000 free meals to members of our local community. Check us out at our website and order online at thegivingplatemeals.com.
Here we go, 46-yard line of Mount Zion. It's 4th and 2. Hearts have to get a first down. Got a man in motion. There's that handoff. No, he kept, and he got the first down.
Boy, not by much. Faked to Caden Walls and then went to the left.
Tanner Pontius gets the first down for the Hearts. Move those sticks. The gains to the 43, a gain of 3. Needed 2, got 3. Minute 3 left. Looking to throw. Here's the pass. It is caught at the 35. Short gain, the pass to Garrett Wolf. So the gain to the 34, they're going to spot it. From the 43 to the 34, a gain of 9. And that'll make it 2nd and 1. And they're going to pass again, I think. Nope, they're going to keep it. Pontius runs up the middle. I don't think he got it. And we're down to 38 seconds left. You got to watch the clock. Down to 38 seconds left. The Hearts aren't going to use a timeout yet. It's 3rd and 1. Here's the handoff. The ball's loose. They pick it up, and they're going to end up being a loss. So that's going to bring up 4th down and more than they had to get before. Wow.
Weldon Dunstan picked that one up. So that's saved the possession at least, but some miscommunication there as the Hearts were having to hurry.
They decided not to call the timeout before that play.
There's a penalty. A horse collar tackle.
There's your horse collar tackle, Dustin, on Mount Zion.
Boy, Mount Zion picked a heck of a time to get its second penalty of the half, the 15-yard walk-off. So now, I mean, just keep this in your back pocket.
I might think about kicking right now.
Well.
All right, it's at the 21, 15-yard penalty, and it's at the 21-yard line. They're going to throw. Here comes Pontius. He got rid of it across the middle, and it's incomplete, or is it intercepted?
They say
incomplete, says the back judge.
Ooh, boy.
That was close. I mean, really close. No. The back judge signaled incomplete.
Just an eyelash away from being a pickoff to end the game.
Oh, my goodness.
12.7 seconds. Effingham with one timeout left. They could throw the ball one more time here, or you could run toward the sideline if you think you got time, but you got to be ready to call that timeout.
Or you could kick a field goal.
Well, my thinking is you run one play here on 2nd down and call the timeout quickly.
All right, if we're the NFL, I would, but I'm not so sure I would in a high school game. Here we go. From the shotgun, there's the snap. Pontius looking. He turns it up. He's not going to get a first down. Gets it to the 25, but maybe he was trying to get it to the middle of the field. Now they're in the middle of the field, which ought to make it easier for a field goal.
3 seconds left when Effingham uses its final timeout. So Pontius gets it to the 17-yard line, a 4-yard pickup.
So his goal was to get it to the middle of the field, and now the Hearts will try to tie it with a field goal with 3 seconds left. 33-30 Mount Zion. Man, oh man, I'm glad Armando's hit that field goal earlier this season.
Boy, it's nothing is automatic in a game like this, but Estrada has shown he can do it before. They're going to set this down at the 25, which would make it a 35-yard field goal attempt.
Now, this is a kid that can hit it 50, 60 yards. Get a good hold here. Good placement. Mount Zion tries to ice him.
Yep.
So the Braves called time. 3 seconds left in regulation. It's Mount Zion 33, Effingham 30. And Estrada's going to try a 35-yard field goal to tie the game. Oh, my.
And of course,
my.
Hard to forget that last year at Mount Zion, the game came down to a kick.
Yeah, it did.
And here we are.
Oh, buddy, I'll bet everybody on the Mount Zion sideline is thinking that same thing. Estrada's got plenty of foot.
Straight on, too.
35-yard attempt. There's the placement. There's a whistle. It's up. It's good, but
Effingham
the Hearts called time?
Did Effingham have a timeout left?
Yes, their goal was to get it to the middle of the field. And, well, I see what you're saying.
Mount Zion.
It was Mount Zion that called a timeout. They're that way, sir.
Yeah, I don't know. The official pointed the wrong way twice. Seems like not a... Never mind.
But that kick was good.
Oh, the kick was good by plenty. Right down the middle, had plenty of leg. I mean, if you're Estrada, all you have to do is say, well, I did it once, I can do it again. Again, the hold. Zach Donaldson's the holder.
All right, good snap, good hold, good placement, good kick. There it is, placement. Kicks up, looks good to me. Good! Tie game. 33-33. He belted it. 35-yard field goal. And we, friends, after everything else tonight, celebrate homecoming with overtime. At the end of regulation, Effingham 33, Mount Zion 33. Back with the extra football right after this on 97.9 XFM.
Come see all the new and exciting Chevrolet and Toyota vehicles here at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham, or shop and buy 24/7 at danheck.com.
Effingham Computer Sales and Service is a proud sponsor of Effingham Hearts football. Located inside the Village Square Mall, we've got tons of parts, new and used desktops, laptops, and more. Plus, we do more custom-built systems than anyone in the area. Check us out at effinghamcomputer.com.
All right, they have changed some rules regarding overtime since the last time the Hearts played an overtime in a football game. So I'm going to try to listen and see what's up. The Hearts captains are out at midfield with Coach Hefner. Pat Etherton from Mount Zion, the coach of the Braves, is out there with one of his captains, and they're getting the lowdown from the officials on how we're going to play this extra period.
Yeah, they'll flip another coin to see who takes the ball first.
They show it to both teams. They're talking to Effingham. And Coach says we want to go north, probably because that's just where Estrada hit a field goal. So Effingham going to go, and I like that. Coach after coaches. Etherton, kind of half a hug there. They understand what a colossal game this has been.
Oh.
My goodness. All right, so here we go. The extra period. The clock's still counting down. So we won't start yet. Mount Zion heads for the north. The Hearts are going to go north in an attempt to score in this extra period.
Basically, alternating possessions. So the Hearts will take the ball first.
See if the official tells us what's going to happen. I was hopeful that maybe they would do that.
The Hearts will go on offense first to start this overtime session.
So the Hearts will get it first.
And they'll put it
at the 10,
yes.
I believe.
So you get a chance to score, and then, Mount Zion will get a chance to answer. You just keep going until...
So you get 4 downs.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. 33-33. They got lots split out to the far side. Walls down here to the near side. Let's see if they might throw. All right, here we go. 4 plays to score. Pontius carries one more time. Gets to maybe the 6. So that would bring up a second down. And it also would mean 3 more tries to score. And if the Hearts don't score, that's nothing, because then Mount Zion's got to score if they want to win. So if the Hearts don't score, it's not, woe us. So it's at the 7, so a gain of 3 for Pontius there. So here's the second play. And they're going to run it up the gut, and still on his feet to the 3. Nice run there. Weymouth putting his head down and bulling his way inside the 5 to the 3. So he gains 4. And now the Hearts have it at Mount Zion's 3. And this is the third of 4.
You could always also, you could kick a field goal if you wanted to also.
Up the gut. Boy, Weymouth got stood up. Holy cow. Back to the 5. They were waiting. And it's back to the 5, so now it's 4th down. They're going to call it the 4 instead of the 5. Okay.
That's fine with me.
Yeah, me too. All right, so this is the Hearts' last try on this possession, except for a penalty, of course.
Bring some different personnel out there. Estrada's out there, so Estrada is going to kick a field goal.
They're going to kick. Hearts are going for the lead. All right, so Estrada, who just tied it, will try to give the Hearts the lead. There's the kick. It looks good to me. The officials agree, and the Hearts lead it 36-33 in overtime.
21-yard field goal for Armando Estrada in OT1.
I heard that. All right, so good by the Hearts. 21-yard field goal. And it's 36-33. Now Mount Zion gets a chance to score. And now they have to either kick a field goal to tie, or they can try for a touchdown to win. So it is some fun here at EHS tonight.
Larry Wilson, the next booth over, wonders if 3 field goals in a game might be something that's ever been done before by an Effingham kicker.
Not in a game. Larry's right, not in a game. Maybe in a season we've had that many. All right, so Mount Zion's going to stay on the same end of the field as the Hearts just scored on. They get 4 tries to score. Again, the Hearts are in front now, 36-33. They're going to throw. The pass is incomplete. So that will bring up their second shot. 36-33 Hearts now in overtime. Mount Zion misses on their first try. Again, a field goal would tie it, and a touchdown would give Mount Zion the win.
Going for the front right corner of the end zone. And the thing is, Mount Zion has shown that it just doesn't run the ball very much. So you kind of feel like you got to be ready for the pass.
Yeah, you wouldn't expect a draw or something, would you? Here's the pass play, across the middle, caught for the touchdown. And Mount Zion gets the win.
Grant McAtee makes the catch, 10-yard touchdown catch, and that is the ball game. Boy, that's a tough pill to swallow, but what a ball game it was.
So it's a pass play, 10 yards. And don't need to try the extra point because Mount Zion has won the game. Final score in overtime, Mount Zion 39, Effingham 36. So the Hearts, even on the season now at 3-3. Mount Zion's 5-1. And they are in second place alone now in the Apollo Conference. Well, we have a lot to sort out. We'll recap all that scoring, loads of stats. We'll talk with Coach Hefner. Caleb will have scores for us. We'll remind you who are the homecoming king and queen. That's all on the way in a minute here on 97.9 XFM.
With an expanded service department, our new Express Lube, and a huge lineup from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, Geckner Brothers continues to build on the service and trust we've earned since 1937. Visit us online at gecknerbros.net.
Washington Savings Bank is here for you through every stage of life. We make banking easy and convenient.
Again, the final score in overtime, Mount Zion 39, Effingham 36. Just a colossal football game. And Coach Hefner joins us on the post-game visit. And Brett, I don't know, back and forth, and two champions going at each other. I saw you and Patrick Etherton recognize that each other's teams played a heck of a ball game tonight.
Yeah, it is. Our kids fight and compete and play their tails off, and they end up making a couple more plays than we did, and it's just proud of our kids. Love our kids. Love the way they compete. Love the way they play. Love the way they represent the school community. They've been through a lot in these 6 weeks. I mean, you open with the two games that you open with, and you lose probably the best running back in the conference. You lose him for the season, and you deal with that and try and reset and readjust, and you move a fullback to tailback, and the kids just keep playing, keep playing and keep going, and you get a chance to keep getting better and keep working. And that's what they do. They don't flinch. They had a great week of practice. You and I, we'll joke about it, about the homecoming and all that. And the biggest thing isn't the distractions. It's not all that. Our kids handle all that great. Our kids handle everything great. The problem is when you lose, an hour and 15, hour and 30 minutes of practice on a day, and it makes it, makes it tough. So there's a lot of things that you got to handle. A lot of things you got to handle in this week, and then you go into games and you have a plan from the film that you've watched and how you think your kids match up with their kids and what you're going to do, and sometimes you have to adjust that. Sometimes you have to adjust that plan, and so I thought we went into this. And thought, okay, try and make them run the ball, try and not give them easy throws. And we handled it somewhat early. We knew they were going to double move us early, and we knew that was going to happen. And they weren't able to run the ball. They didn't even try to run the ball. But the issue, the problem that they give you is their athleticism. And if you don't get to the quarterback, you're in trouble. So now, if you move people up to take away short stuff, now you're vulnerable deep, especially if you don't get to the quarterback. And you saw tonight, if you give anybody any kind of space, they catch the ball, and you don't catch them. And so it came down to it. We didn't get to the quarterback enough. And a lot of times it's hard when they're in the gun like that. It's hard to get home. Mm-hmm. But going into it, that was something that we thought we would be able to do. We thought we would be able to get home a little bit more, than what we did. But a lot of clutch plays by a lot of our kids tonight. And if you'd have told me the final score, I'd have probably said we weren't winning a 39-36 game, because we were going to need to keep the ball out of their hands and shorten the game. And the years that we've been able to do that with them, we've come out ahead. And the years we haven't, but yeah, heck of a battle.
Every year, almost every year, Mount Zion and Effingham is a high point of the season, regardless of who wins or loses. You think about last year's game. I can remember before you were here, there have just been some colossal games between Mount Zion and Effingham, and this certainly was no exception. The Hearts had a huge edge in time of possession because Effingham ran the football. They threw. But it was just back and forth, like a championship fight, I was thinking.
Yeah. And, I thought, like I said, I thought offensively, for the most part, we had to do it a little bit different way. I thought we'd be able to do it. We ended up having to run Tanner quite a bit more, and it was a heck of an effort by him. And a lot of our guys, I just thought there were some things, defensively, I thought we would be a little bit better at. in this game than what we were, and and then the onside kick, I probably put us behind the 8 ball, but there was a pretty big space there, and Armando's good at that, and he just didn't hit it hard enough. And then you can get a personal foul because nobody else knows it's coming, so the kid's going, he thinks he's going to get blocked, so he hits the kid. He doesn't know he's going to get an onside kick, and then you tack the penalty onto that, and it put our kids in a tough spot. So I'll take the blame for that one.
But Armando hit you 2 huge field goals.
Yeah, and we talk about all the time. We're lucky to have him. He's a heck of a weapon, heck of a, and I'm happy he's on our side.
Absolutely. Great running tonight. You touched on Tanner and maybe had to utilize him a little more than you would have liked, but boy, did he come up big tonight. Yeah, he did. He
made some good throws too when we needed him to make, to make throws, and it comes back down to when we talked about it, like we're not built to try and score 36, 40 points. We're not built that way, and little mistakes, you don't pick up a blitzing linebacker, we get down there, and if we don't go backwards on 3rd down, we're probably going for it on 4th down. You end up going backwards, so then you got to kick it. The penalty going in when we had to kick a field goal was big, and early on we drop a 1st down, and those are big things because they continue drives and stuff like that. So, those are still little things that we still have to improve and get better at.
These are the games, obviously, that take a little more time to get over or to process. But for a team sitting on 3 wins with 3 games to go, not much time. Quick turnaround before we head to Lincoln next week.
We don't. It's like I told them. We're not. It should hurt. You fight and scratch and claw, and it should hurt. And to play that hard, and you put that much time and effort in it. It stinks to come out on the other end of it. But yeah, we don't have time to sit and sulk or anything like that. We'll come in tomorrow morning and take a look at it and continue to get better. That's one thing I appreciate about our kids. As we talked about before the game, is each week the rate at which they've improved each week, and so hopefully they'll continue that, and next week won't be any different.
Absolutely. It's a long haul, but we come out of there with a win. It'll be worth it.
It will be. Yep, I appreciate it.
Thank you, Brad.
Thanks, Greg.
You bet. Hearts coach Brad Hefner. Appreciate him joining us here on the post-game show again in overtime. Mount Zion 39, Effingham 36.